It's Friday Night Lights on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.live. Join us this fall as we feature live San Juan and Monticello football. Now we send you live to the field for tonight's action. Welcome to Friday Night Lights on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.live.
Well, good afternoon, evening here in Monticello. David Boyle and Bill Boyle bringing you this quarterfinal matchup, the 8-player Utah Championships. Monticello, the number 2 seed in the 1A 8-man RPI, playing UMA Hillfield in this first round matchup. Should be a good game today, Bill.
Yeah, it got the beginning and the end. It just seemed like a few weeks ago we were seeing these same two teams play in Ogden. The very first game ever for Utah Military Academy Hillfield. Big win for the Buckaroos. And anyway, it's going to be interesting to see what progress both teams have made here as they meet at the end of the season in the state quarterfinal.
Yeah, and I have to imagine we'll see some improvement from UMA Hillfield. It was a 60-12 final for the Buckaroos in that first matchup, and we're talking about before, the two, stars for the Buckaroos, Carter Rogers and Tavin Black. I think between the two of them, Tavin got pushed out of bounds once, and that was the only quote-unquote tackle that happened for those two seniors. Yeah. So I imagine UMA is going to be have worked on some hitting, some tackling since then. And, they even came on in the second half of that game. They had 2 touchdowns. So it should be a good game between these two teams.
That's my prediction, though, is that one of those Buckaroos, Tavin or Carter, one of them is going to be tackled in this game.
That's a safe bet, I'd say. We'll definitely see them carry the ball a lot. Again, Monticello coming into this matchup, they are 6-3 on the year. That win against UMA Hillfield, the first of the season, gathered up 5 more and suffered 3 losses. 1 to Dove Creek, 1 to Norwood, 2 Colorado teams, and 1 to the number 1 team in the RPI, Rich Rebels. That game here in Monticello, and shaping up, it seems like they could be on a collision course for the 3rd straight postseason. And if Monticello can make it there, that would be a title game matchup between those two teams if things play out like you expect. But it's playoff football, so who knows what.
You never know. Mm-hmm. This first round, they're in home. The home team is the team with the higher seed. They have the advantage of the home field advantage. It's really very rare that a home team does not win on this quarterfinal round, but it has happened in the past.
Yep, it can happen. We spoke with Coach Reed Anderson a little bit before the game. We're going to send you over to that conversation with Coach Anderson, and we'll be back with this one again. A little bit delayed due to some bus issues for UMA Hillfield, but they are here, and game's going to kick at 5:30. Here's our conversation with Coach Reed Anderson. All right, David Boyle here with Coach Reed Anderson, head coach of the Monticello Buckaroos. Coach, kickoff's delayed a little bit. You guys took the week off. Are these Buckaroos pretty anxious to get on the field?
Oh, yeah, they're tired of hitting each other. It's been 2 weeks. They're ready to hit somebody else.
Well, very good. Well, it's kind of some symmetry. You guys are going to get to play UMA once again. Obviously, you open the season up at their place. What do you, this is a good chance to measure the growth of the season. What do you want to see from them today?
I want to see us be perfect. I want to see us come downhill. Sometimes when we get in games where we think we can win by a lot, we tend to relax a little bit like we did at Whitehorse. I want to see us come down, hit hard, be perfect, run up the hole that's designed, throw to the open man, those sorts of things.
Yeah, it's hard to, again, team's first game, last year it seemed like they were maybe a little bit slower getting started that first game of the season, so it seems like you'll have to probably bring it a little bit harder this time around. Where does that start? Where do you want to see, which position group do you want to see bring that intensity?
I want to see it from our non-linemen first. I want to see our running backs hitting hard. I want to see our receivers running good routes and blocking on the edge. I think that's going to translate into our line doing their job, which they usually do anyway. But if we can get the edge guys doing it, it's going to translate to the whole team.
Well, very good. And then, you're talking about getting downhill, hitting holes. What about the defensive side of the ball? What sort of effort do you want to see there?
I want to see our line soaking up blocks, and I want to see our linebackers coming downhill, hitting the open man, one at the line of scrimmage or just 1 yard beyond.
Well, very good. And then with that, how about, as you're getting ready for the playoffs, getting things tuned up, what do you want to see from your special teams, extra point units?
Oh, yeah, we're going to kick some extra points today. It's been a few weeks since we've done that, so we're going to plan on that. And then especially on our kickoff team and our kick return is getting into the right positions. A lot of times on kickoff we get a little lazy and we try and float and be a safety man instead of going down and making the tackle. So I want to see that. And then the return I want to see is getting our bodies in position of where we're supposed to be to kind of create that big spark and big play as a return team.
All right, very good. Well, best of luck, Coach. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
And our thanks once again to Coach Reed Anderson, head coach of the Monticello Buckaroos. Again, the Buckaroos 6-3 on the year, trying to make it 7-3 and advance to the state semifinals. If they do that, they'll be playing in Harriman next Friday at 4 o'clock, and should be that's the goal for the Buckaroos, trying to get the win this evening. But again, this UMA team. I've had a whole season to progress, so it should be a lot of fun to see how these two teams have changed as the season's gone on.
Yeah, looking at UMA, the Thunderbirds out there on the field, they've got good size and good speed, and again, it was their very first ever football game when we last saw them, and so I'm sure there's been some seasoning and some growth here, and these kids are going to be just as anxious as the Buckaroos to move on to the next level and fight for a state title.
Yep. Again, we've seen Monticello, of course, season and grow as well. It'll be fun to see, again, this final product for the Buckaroos. We know for sure this will be the last home game for Monticello. So we had senior night last time we were here, but there'll be a little bit extra, opportunity for the seniors to play one more time here at Monticello.
Bonus football.
Yep, we love it. So playoffs coming up. They put another 10 minutes on the clock to give these teams plenty of time to get warm, and it is pretty chilly out there.
Yeah, it is, but you compare it to the last couple of days.
It's pretty nice.
It's much nicer on Friday than it was on Thursday, and on Wednesday in particular it was even colder. So the sun, we thought we'd have sun for a good portion of the game, but it may be down about the time we have kickoff today. But anyway, this is going to be a fun game. It's going to be great to have one more quarterfinal contest, and then we'll hopefully one of these two teams is going to move on to the semifinals where they'll play next Friday at 4 o'clock. If the Buckaroos are there, we're going to be there.
Absolutely. And there's a chance, too, the other game happening. We talked about these RPIs and the 3 seed through the 6 seed. They were pretty close in their final rankings and teams that competed with each other. So the 6 seed, of course, is the Whitehorse Raiders, so a team from our listening area. They're in Water Canyon. So they've got a tough test on the road, a team they lost to earlier in the regular season. But if Whitehorse can get the win there, then we'd be broadcasting a San Juan County game.
That would be great, 300 miles from home.
Yeah, if they play each other, maybe we'd talk to them, see if we can get the game played at San Juan High.
San Juan.
Yeah, right there in the middle. But that's the hope that those two teams face off against each other.
Yeah, Water Canyon and Whitehorse are playing this afternoon, too. The Buckaroos have played both teams, defeated them both about the same score, 44-20 over Water Canyon, 42-14 over the Raiders. So anyway, but that's next week, isn't it?
That's next week. We've got a game coming up now, about 8 minutes to go. Both teams, again, getting plenty warm. And, yeah, the sun's shining right now. It's not going to be by the time this game ends, but good to warm up those bones a little bit before they crack them.
The last grasp of late afternoon sun. One more tomorrow, and then daylight savings time arrives, and we'd be in pitch dark at this time on Sunday.
Yeah.
So.
Well, very good. Again, it's Friday Night Lights on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.live. We're going to take a break here from some sponsors, and we'll be back with the kickoff here on Red Rock 92 StreamUtah.live.
Utah State University Blanding can help you earn a highly renowned education close to home. With locations in Blanding, Monticello, Montezuma Creek, and Monument Valley, local students can choose from over 100 degrees and programs and dozens of academic scholarships. Plus, get a head start on your degree now. Earn college credits while you're still in high school with concurrent enrollment through Utah State University. For more information and to apply now, visit blanding.usu.edu.
San Juan County Adult Education empowers students to gain the technical, business, or college skills necessary to enter the workforce. At San Juan County Adult Education, adult learners are given the opportunity to reach their personal, educational, and career goals. Students can earn a high school diploma, obtain a GED, increase their wage earning potential, and decrease barriers to self-reliance. To learn more, visit any USU Learning Center in San Juan County or email Gina Grover at jgrover@sjsd.org.
The Chris Black Agency is a proud supporter of Monticello High School sports. Chris has been with Farmers Insurance for more than 35 years and writes all lines of insurance, from autos to homes, life insurance, ATVs and boats, and business. Customer service is the agency motto, with offices in Monticello and Moab. Come by at 97 South Main in Monticello or call 435-587-2230. Let's go Bucks.
Did you know a nuclear power plant needs just 2.2 pounds of uranium to produce as much energy as 3 million pounds of coal? Energy Fuels' White Mesa Mill in Blanding is becoming America's hub for a clean and reliable energy future. They're revolutionizing the way we power our world by harnessing the incredible energy contained in naturally occurring uranium to fuel clean, carbon-free nuclear power. Visit energyfuels.com to see how they're energizing tomorrow.
Compared to previous vocational classes, career and technical education courses now span nearly every industry, including automotive, welding, health science, business, digital arts, computer science, and more. CTE students learn valuable, real-world technical skills with a solid academic foundation while exploring career options or pursuing their passions. Did you know San Juan School District offers 19 CTE pathways for secondary students? To learn more, visit a CTE teacher or southeastutahcte.org.
You don't have to be sidelined by sports injuries in San Juan County. Precision Rehab provides physical therapy in Monticello and Blanding, as well as Montezuma Creek and Monument Valley, where our therapists have helped athletes of all ages get back in the game since 1996. Precision Rehab is dedicated to restoring you and your loved ones to peak performance when pain and injury slow you down. We offer innovative, effective treatments that make a difference. Treatment is covered by most insurances, including Medicare. Call 435-678-3869 for an appointment. That's 435-678-3869. Or find out more at precisionrehabutah.com.
Sounds good.
All right, welcome you back to Friday Night Lights this evening in Monticello, Utah. Beautiful evening, about 4.5 minutes to kick off, and the captains for both teams taking the field. Monticello captains quarterback Jackson Keyes, Tavin Black, Cameron Carpenter, and Carter Rogers ready to go out there for the Bucks and get this game underway. And taking a look, of course, it's this championship weekend. And with that, we've got championship volleyball going on. Monticello beating Escalante in the the second round. They'll play Manila in the quarterfinals here at 6:30. So Lady Buckaroos looking to advance, and Monument Valley and Whitehorse both playing right now in other volleyball, 1A volleyball news. The Lady Broncos, they got a win in their first round and advanced to face the number 1 seed. They suffered a loss to North Sevier, the number 1 seed in the 2A volleyball ranks, and so San Juan will hope to get a win tomorrow. Once again, it's Friday Night Lights on Red Rock 92. I also want to let you know, if you go to redrock92.com, we've got a new podcast up. We spoke with members of the 2024 1A Utah High School Activities Association Boys Cross Country Championship team. That's the Monticello Buckaroos, and the girls. They were the runner-ups in the 1A. And so we've got a full podcast talking with those athletes as well as head coach Jeff Hunt. Nice conversation. Got timestamps there too, so you can find what you want to listen to. But it was a fun conversation, and definitely encourage folks to check that out. redrock92.com. We'll probably share that to our social media on San Juan Record here in probably tomorrow or so. But again, just about ready to get underway. Both these teams ready to play. And looks like Monticello, I believe, Bill's been watching the
I
coin
didn't see the
toss.
signal. That Monticello will defend the north end zone. We know that for sure.
I think they are set to receive. I thought I saw from the official. So, again, we're just a little bit away here from the start of this one.
It's going to be a good game. Glad that you've joined us. This is our last video broadcast of the season. We'll be audio only here on out as we move into the playoffs that the Activities Association restricts the video. So
it'll be a lot of fun to follow the Buckaroos and the Broncos as far as they go into the postseason. But that's going to be all on Red Rock 92.7. We'll take a quick break and be back at the start of this one on Red Rock 92.
In 1957, Lyle and Clea Johnson founded Lyle Northern Electric. What began as a small business in their family home has grown into the prominent local company it is today, a third-generation owned and operated company. Lyle Northern Electric is honored to have served the people of San Juan County for the past 65 years and is a proud supporter of high school sports.
San Juan Credit Union. Your money, your future, your credit union. We have branches available in Blanding, Monticello, and Bluff. Come on down and see us.
Here at Utah Naval Health System, our mission statement is we exist to improve your quality of life through comprehensive, self-empowered, culturally sensitive, and amazing customer service.
Compared to the vocational schools of the past, today's career and technical education courses span nearly every industry, including health science, business, digital arts, and computer science. CTE students learn valuable, real-world technical skills with a solid academic foundation while exploring career options or pursuing their passions. Did you know San Juan School District offers 19 CTE pathways for secondary students? To learn more, talk to a school counselor or CTE teacher today.
All right, welcome back. Friday Night Lights on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.live. Monticello Buckaroos and Utah Military Academy at Hillfield Thunderbirds both set to take the field. And we'll get this one underway.
You know, just looking at a few of my notes from the prior game, a lot of the Hillfield kids that succeeded there, and particularly in the second half, are here and I think will be the leaders of this Thunderbird squad. Connor Walton, Keaton Spear, and Davian Tisnato, the freshman quarterback. Anyway, well, it's going to be interesting to see how this team has changed and how the roster has grown. It got a good-sized crew on that far sideline. About the same as the Buckaroos, it looks like. But here we go.
Yeah, Monticello on the field, ready to receive the opening kick.
5:40, an hour and 10 minutes late. I think it's been a long day on the bus for these Thunderbirds too. You know, it'd be interesting to see how that may impact their readiness to play. Maybe they're just so anxious that they'll be ready and raring to go, or maybe they'll be distracted. I don't know.
All right, Utah Military Academy set to kick away. Monticello to receive.
Ian Patino lined up to kick for the Thunderbirds.
Carter Rogers back deep for the Buckaroos.
Busy day for officiating crews.
Yeah, lots of games.
Quarterfinal games all over the state.
Here's the boot. Oh, that's a deep kick. It'll be grabbed by Carter. back inside the 10-yard line. He'll come up this near sideline, and he's got an edge. One man to beat for Carter Rogers. He'll cut back inside, and Carter Rogers is going to take this opening kick all the way in for 6.
That's a 90-yard plus. It was hard to see the line.
Yeah, it was definitely. Right, I think it was probably 95 at least. Great return by Carter Rogers, and if you're Monticello, that's exactly how you want to open the game. That was, talking with Coach Anderson, he talked about perfection in all aspects of the game, and I asked about special teams, and Carter Rogers delivers on some good setup blocks from his team.
17 seconds into this game, and the Buckaroos are going to have either a 6 or a 7-point lead here.
Yeah, that was the other part. Monticello wanted to kick extra points. Here's a snap, hold, kick is up, and that one is through.
John Lieber on the kick there.
So John adds the 1, and Monticello takes the 7-0 lead on the first play of the game.
Wow, 11:43 remaining in the first quarter, and the score's 7-0. I said a little bit tongue-in-cheek, I think one of those, Tavin or Carter, may get tackled today, but it's not after the opening kick.
Not quite yet. So the Buckaroos will kick to the Thunderbirds. And if you're just joining us, this is not the first kick of the game. It's the second.
You have the opening kickoff, and then 17 seconds later we're having the next kickoff. After Carter Rogers, 95-plus yards. I mean, I think if his foot's in the end zone, it's a dead ball. I think. I don't know. I don't think he can take it out. So it's less than 100 yards, but not much less than 100 yards. He returned that opening kick.
So John Lieber now set to kick for Monticello. Here's the approach from Lieber. And that one's kind of a squib kick. Going to be, almost recovered by Monticello, but it's going to go out of bounds. Possession to UMA.
That was a tremendous effort there by
Landon
Shumway. The ball was going out of bounds. It bounced off the face mask of Hillfield guy, and Landon drove in there, tried to keep it in bounds. It went out of bounds, but since it went off the face mask, then that's where it's going to be marked. There's no penalty.
Yeah. So 1st and 10 for UMA, ball at about the 27-yard line. And Monticello is going to get an early start. Maybe had some reaction from UMA, but I think that's probably going to be against the Buckaroos. Yeah, 5-yard penalty against Monticello. So, again, what Coach Anderson ordered, that definitely you don't want a penalty on your first defensive play.
We had perfection for 2 plays.
So here's 1st and 10 for UMA. Here's a high snap. Number 3 will hand it off to number 19, who's going to get it stripped away, and John Lieber's going the other way. 10-5, touchdown, Buckaroos.
Wow. That is a 33-yard scoop and score. 6 points for the Buckaroos. John Lieber, who's a defensive, he's the middle of the line there. He generally has a cast on his wrist. He just has he's a little bit more. Anyway, remarkable play by John Lieber. Number 19, Papatiwa Oda, big runner for the Thunderbirds, had the ball, but it was stripped, and John came up with it all the way into the end zone.
And now John's got to, after scoring a touchdown, he's got to find the tee. And he's got it. And Bean Rogers will hold for the point after attempt. Here's a snap, hold, kick, and that one is up and good. John Lieber with his 8th point of the game.
And we're 30 seconds into this game, and the score is 14-0 for the Buckaroos.
We'll take a quick break, hear from some sponsors, and be back here on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.live.
Desert Rivers Credit Union is proud to team up with the communities in our corner of the state. A nationwide network of ATMs and branches, full line of mortgage products, local decision making, low fees, and great rates for every credit score are just a few of the things we bring to the team. And to top it off, we are for people, not profit. Come by and meet our team at one of our 4 branch locations or visit desertriverscu.com. We love our communities and are proud to support our youth.
All right, we welcome you back. Friday Night Lights on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.live. Monticello with a 14-0 lead, 30 seconds into the game. Returned kickoff from Carter Rogers, and then John Lieber on the first defensive play for the Buckaroos strips the ball from the runner and takes it the other way for 6 points. Here's Lieber set to kick from the 40. This one's going to drop at about the 20 and going to be returned. About the 30-yard line is where it's going to drop. Walton with the return. Yeah, the first points for Utah Military Academy in their program history. Returned to kickoff for a touchdown against Monticello in the second half of that game.
A great play, if I recall, too. Skylar Peterson was the last one off the pile, and he's moving a little slow, but nice defensive effort there. And 1st and 10 for Utah Military Academy right at their own 30-yard line.
2 receivers, a near side, one on the far side, and the quarterback will pitch it to number 19. He's got an edge, and he's got some good speed across the 50-yard line, and he's still going. Holy cow, he's going to go 20, 10, touchdown, UMA. Great run.
We're less than a minute into this game, and there have been 3 touchdowns. Well, that was the same runner who was stripped on the prior Papatia Oda, and boy, he's got good size, and we saw he has good speed coming down the.
Got down the sideline. Had to be careful on the sideline there. Monticello almost able to push him out of bounds, but a great design play, student body right, and got the corner and got 6. Utah Military Academy set to go for 2. Here's a snap. And Odwell will carry it, and he's going to get the corner. He's in. 2 more for UMA. Makes it 14-8. And
wow.
Again, we're not even a full minute into the game. We've had 3 scores. We'll take a quick break and be right back on Red Rock 92, StreamUtah.live.
For almost 20 years, residential construction has been our focus at Lee Contracting. Specializing in remodels and additions, we can take your house from ground to finish, and we can handle your new construction and concrete needs too. No job is too small for Lee Contracting. Give us a call today at 435-459-1314. Lee Contracting is a proud sponsor of local high school sports.
All right, welcome back. And again, 53 seconds into this game, 2 touchdowns for the Buckaroos, 1 for the Thunderbirds. This is a short kick, and it's going to bounce over Monticello's head. Jaden Camacho is going to cover it up at the 35-yard line.
Good job by Caden there to get that ball down, and just let's have our first offensive play.
Yeah,
the first offensive Buckaroos receive the opening kickoff, and by the time they have their first offensive play, there's 3 touchdowns been scored.
Yeah. 14-8 is the score. Jackson Kais in an empty set. He's got a tight end on his far side. 2 receivers stack this near side throw to Cash Young. Double pass and down. It's going to be caught. 30, 20, 10, touchdown, Seth Taylor.
Oh, we're more than a minute off the clock, and we've had our 4th touchdown. But, wow, what a play there. 65-yard touchdown pass, or 2 passes. One of them results in a touchdown. Incredible. Kais to Young to Seth Taylor, who caught that ball in stride and raced to the end zone all the way in for 6 points.
And happy birthday to Seth Taylor. It's his birthday, so I think his team wanted to get him a touchdown, and they did that there. 20-8 is the score. John Lieber to add the point after. Snap, hold, kick. This one is up and through. Makes it 21-8. So again, we'll take another break and be back here on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.live.
Life is a series of cherished moments, filled with milestones that define our journey, moments of love, joy, and shared experiences. Each moment contributes to our story. As each chapter unfolds, our experiences shape us, defining who we are. When it's time to celebrate a life, ensure your loved ones are remembered with the grace, dignity, and individuality they deserve. San Juan Mortuary, celebrating life, honoring memories, transcending tradition.
All right, welcome back to Friday Night Lights on Red Rock 92, StreamUtah.live. A minute 7 into this one, the score 21-8. And we have seen a bunch of points here before the sun's gone down.
Man, I got to get my calculator out and figure out what the score would be if we continued this through the whole game.
Yeah, that would be something. Here's a kick from John Lieber. It's a good boot. Going to drop it about the 15 and going to be fielded.
Connor Walton. Boy, really nice
good
open field
tackle.
That's Landon.
Landon Shumway.
Boy, Landon's been involved in all 3 kickoffs. All 3 kickoffs. We're a minute into the game. We've had 3 kickoffs.
3 Monticello kickoffs and 2 for UMA. So 1st and 10 for Utah Military Academy at their own 25-yard line. And Utah Military Academy, every time they've snapped the ball, there's been points scored.
Yeah.
Defensive touchdown on the first play, and then their second drive, a big run by number 19.
Then the extra point attempt, another 2 points, too.
Here's a snap and a pitch, and he's in the backfield and going to be thrown down by Lieber. Gain of maybe 1 on first down, so John Lieber with the tackle.
That's Auda again. He's brought down very close to the line of scrimmage. In fact, it's
maybe no gain,
no yardage at all. He was able to get around the initial defensive end there. It was, but really great pursuit by the Buckaroo linebackers. Brought him down. The cornerback came up, and anyway, nice defense for Monticello. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 for UMA. They've got 2 receivers on the near side, 1 on the far side. Here's a quarterback, and he will look to pass. Throw is going to fall incomplete on 2nd down. 3rd and 10 coming for UMA.
So that's the freshman quarterback on his first pass attempt. Tisnato. Ball's incomplete.
Yeah, and again, that's one of those. Tisnato, he came into the game to relieve the quarterback in the first half of their first game. So, again, that's something, too. Teams are figuring out their personnel as the season goes along, and good to see Tisnato have some success for UMA. So here's a quarterback with 2 backs behind him, 2 receivers either side. Here's a snap, and they'll pitch to number 11. He'll come this near side, and a good tackle.
Preston Fenter, and really a nice
by Peyton.
Peyton Hatathley came in and sniffed that out. That's going to be a loss of 3.
And a punting situation for UMA. They'll have a couple personnel changes. Carter Rogers will retreat back to the 45-yard line. And he's going to keep going nearly the 40. So 4th and 13 coming up for UMA and a punting situation. Here's a snap. It's low, and it's going to be a fake.
That Preston Fenton.
And a good open field tackle by Landon Shumway. He did a good job staying assignment sound and saw the fake and stayed with it. Landon's had a really good game in the special teams.
Yeah, that was just excellent open field tackle by Landon, who got hurt in this initial game against Utah Military Academy. And it took him a couple of weeks to get back, but boy, he's back and in fine form. Really excellent defensive work by Landon Shumway to start this game for the Buckaroos, and as a result, they will take over deep. Well, I guess 26-yard line could be considered deep in Thunderbird territory to start their
Next drive. We've got a timeout on the field. We'll take a break and be right back.
Your business depends on high-quality phone service. Emory Telecom's advanced IP-based phone system has you covered. Connect with Emory Telecom today to benefit from quality phone services, cutting-edge equipment, and local support. We'll give you a complimentary walkthrough, professional installation, advanced phone features, and more. Call 435-259-8521 in Moab, 435-298-8023 in San Juan County, or visit EmoryTelecom.com. Emory Telecom, connecting you to success one call at a time.
All right, welcome back to Friday Night Lights on Red Rock 92. 1st and 10 for Monticello at the 26-yard line. Here's Jackson Keyes on first down. He'll hand to Tavin Black up the middle, and Black will be tackled for a gain of about 5 on first down.
And out of the running back is also a lineman there and brought him down. 6-yard gain for Tavin on the first play from scrimmage on this drive. All of a sudden the ball's almost to the 20-yard line in scoring position.
2nd and 4. Here's Keyes. Gets a snap and will hand off again to Tavin. This time he's going to be dropped for a loss. Good tackle by
Caden Thomas for the Thunderbirds. Brought down
Tavin. A
Tavin.
loss. Bring up 3rd down. Third down at the 24-yard line for the Buckaroos. Here's a snap. Keyes looking to throw, looking. Now he will throw. He's got Carter Rogers.
There's Carter.
And he'll go into the end zone for 6. Lineman gave him plenty of time, and Carter's going to get open if he gets that much time, and Jackson will deliver it to him. Touchdown for Monticello. 27-8 is the score.
23-yard touchdown pass, and we're less than 2 minutes into the. No, is that 8:10 remaining?
Yeah, we're about almost 4 minutes.
Chewing up the clock now.
Yeah, we're getting all sorts of light bulbs. We're going to make sure that they're still working, as there's been a bunch of scores here in this first quarter. Here's the snap, hold, kick, and that is up and through.
Boy, a lot of things have to happen for a extra point attempt, and William Bean Rogers had a remarkable catch of an errant snap.
Yep.
He had to reach way back and get that, and got it down right in time, and the kick came up and through. That's very impressive. That's one of the most impressive plays of the game, I think.
Yeah.
That snap easily could have still be rolling down the field, but he reached back and picked it up. So great work by William Bean Rogers. Give 28-8 as our score. 8:10 remaining in the first quarter. You heard that right.
High-scoring affair in Monticello. The Bucks once again ready to kick away. Lieber at the 40-yard line. Special teams unit for the Buckaroos. You got Ronnie Harris, Arturo Gutierrez, Landon Shumway on this near side, Skylar Peterson, Bean Rogers, Canyon Christensen, and number 5 for the Buckaroos, Tristan Burtonshaw.
Lieber set to kick. The ball is away.
Kick's going to drop around the 10, 15-yard line. It's going to be returned, and a tackle made on the far side of the field. That looks like Canyon.
Canyon Christensen really had a nice. Boy, I've really been impressed with the special teams play by the Buckaroos. Their tackling is very crisp.
Yeah, and that's what you need, too, as you get in the postseason. You know, if Monticello wants to make a deep run, and especially if they end up playing rich once again, that's going to be key. Is, you know, you got to win all 3 phases of the game or have acceptable, you know, play at all 3 phases. And Monticello's looked good in the special teams department today. 1st and 10 for UMA, ball at their own 26-yard line. Tisnato in the gun, 2 backs with him, 2 receivers split out. He'll fake a handoff, ball's on the ground, and it's going to be covered up.
He got there right about the exact same time that Cam Carpenter got there.
Yeah.
He was able to pick it up and keep it. It's going to be a loss of 6.
2nd and 16 coming. For UMA. So here's 2nd and 16. The snap, and the handoff up the middle, number 19, and good open field tackling by the Buckaroos. By Landon Shumway making that tackle.
Else? Landon Shumway with a nice open field tackle. It's going to be a gain of 1. 3rd and 15.
Yeah. You know, and we've seen this all season of fumbled snaps, and I think that having Cameron Carpenter lined up right against you may make you a little nervous if you're a center. We got an early start, both teams. I don't know who it's going to be against here. Last time it was against Monticello. This one will also be against the Buckaroos.
Jerem Robinson and Lieber were side by side. I think they both jumped.
Yeah.
So now we've got a 5-yard penalty. That'll make it 3rd and 10. So we're back to where we started, except it's 3rd down instead of 1st.
3rd and 10 at the 26. High snap, and Tisnato's going to pitch it over to Odwa. He's coming up this near sideline.
Boy.
And he'll be pushed out of bounds, maybe
right
tripped
close.
up.
I think he may have gotten it. Needed 10 yards. He got 11 or
and
12.
he's still on the sideline. Looks like maybe holding his hamstring. And we will have an official timeout. Hate to see that. Hope for a quick recovery. We'll take a break and be back here on Friday Night Lights on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.live.
Looking to buy, sell, or refinance your home or property? Ask for the professionals at Anderson Oliver Title Insurance Agency. Anderson Oliver Title has provided title insurance and real estate closing services in San Juan and Grand Counties for 25 years. Anderson Oliver Title isn't just another out-of-town company. It's the only locally owned and operated title company in southeastern Utah. The owners and employees at Anderson Oliver Title are excited to support our communities and are proud to support high school athletics and activities.
TaylorMade Wooden Heritage is the Four Corners source for high-quality, beautiful, and long-lasting custom residential and commercial cabinetry for over 50 years. TaylorMade Monuments designs custom monuments and headstones crafted with care and artistry to honor your loved ones for generations. TaylorMade is family-owned and operated and offers competitive pricing. Call them today for a free quote. 435-678-2523. TaylorMade Wooden Heritage and TaylorMade Monuments, proud sponsors of San Juan High School sports.
No matter what you've got planned for the weekend, a home makeover, a landscaping project, a backyard barbecue, your neighbors at Red's Ace Hardware in Blanding have what you need. You'll find great buys on paint, tools, and yard and garden supplies, not to mention grills, patio furniture, and pool care essentials. We carry top brands like Clark & Kensington, Craftsman, Scotts & Weber, and our helpful associates can answer all your questions. For national brands and local expertise, you can always count on Red's Ace Hardware.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Welcome back. As you can see on the screen, star player for UMA, Papatai Odwa, is being helped off the field. He hit the ground after almost picking up a first down, and it's going to be 4th and short coming up. It looks like we don't, maybe a cramp. I thought I saw him grabbing his hamstring. Bill maybe saw his calf. So hopefully it's just a cramp, and he'll be able to.
He's getting lots of help to get off. We thought he got a first down. The far line judge was lined up around the 40-yard line, but the ball was placed at the 35. So they're gonna. It's
4th and 2, and UMA will line up to go for it. Hard count. Now's the snap and a handoff. And met in the backfield, but evades one tackle, not the next. John Lieber is going to drop him for a loss.
Boy, I don't know how that wasn't
turnover
motion.
On down.
It looked like the backfield in motion there, but nice open field tackle by John Lieber. Gain of 1. That's not going to be enough. Turn the ball over to the Buckaroos in Thunderbird territory.
Loss of 1 on the play. And Monticello will start 1st and 10 at the 30. Looks like actually maybe lost a 2 or so. 33-yard line. Looks like where the Buckaroos will line up. Jackson Kai's in the shotgun. He's got 1 receiver to the far side, 2 to this near side. Tavin Black with him in the backfield. Here's 1st and 10. Hard count. And look to the sideline for the play. Here's an adjustment. And again, 1st and 10 for the Buckaroos. Here's a snap. Kais will hand off to Tavin Black. Tavin up the middle, now bounces it outside. He's got a blocker in front of him. He's going to tiptoe down the sidelines, tackled inside the 10-yard line.
6-yard line. Incredible run there. 26, 27-yard run by Tavin Black. Boy, it was fun to watch him. He followed his blockers so well. And gets
looks
all
like
the way
a
down.
Hold against Monticello.
Oh, man.
He's going to bring that back, at least partially. I'm not sure. The umpire is the one who signaled it. Looks like see where they place it. So it's going to be a gain still on that first play, but penalty will bring it back to the 31-yard line. So gain about 2 or 3 on that play.
So the penalty makes it a 2-yard gain.
Yeah, it will remain first down, though. So 1st and 8 for the Buckaroos at the 31-yard line. Here's a snap. Kais will look to throw, and he'll throw across the middle, almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete.
Jaden Camacho went from the intended receiver to playing a little bit of defense to knock that ball out so it was not intercepted. Nice play by Jaden on that.
6:20 remaining in the first quarter, 2nd and 8 for the Buckaroos. Kais is in the shotgun. He's got 2 backs with him, 2 receivers split out. Here's a snap, handoff to Landon Shumway. He's going to be hit high and brought down for a loss on 2nd down.
Nice defensive play there by Caden Thomas, the junior for the Thunderbirds. It's going to be a 3-yard loss.
Make it 3rd and 11. Seems like UMA's defense has settled in a little bit.
Well, we're having traditional plays from scrimmage, you know. I mean, there's so much scoring, a scoop and score and a punt return, a kickoff return. And
here's a snap, handoff, fake, and throw to Morrison is going to be grabbed. What a catch by Tommy Morrison, who's going to take it in for 6.
That's a 34-yard touchdown pass from Jackson Kais to Tommy Morrison. Boy, he caught that on his fingertips, too.
Yeah.
And ran into the end zone. Nice play. Nice touchdown. 5:39 in the first quarter, and we've had our 5th touchdown of the game by the Buckaroos. 6th touchdown of the game overall. It's incredible.
Yep. Yeah, Jackson placed that in a great spot, too, where just Tommy could get it. Didn't have to try too hard to get it. Here's the point after.
He had just a step on his defender, but that was enough of a step. No good.
That one's no
on
good.
The extra point. 34-8 is our score. 5:39 in the first quarter. 6th touchdown of the game.
Yeah, and it's been lots of points scored here in the first quarter. A 34-8 lead for Monticello over UMA.
No, neither team has earned a first down. We're 42 points into this game, and neither team has earned a first down.
Yeah. Wow. Well, Buckaroos will once again kick from the 40-yard line.
Yeah, we've got scores of 95 yards, 33 yards, 65, 23, 32, and 70-yard touchdowns. What a game.
Yeah, it's been fun if you like points. 5:39 remaining in the first quarter. Lieber to kick away. And again, the special teams unit's been really impressive thus far for Monticello.
Yeah, it really has.
But again, that's where UMA scored their first points as a program. So, they've got good return potential. So Monticello's got to play sound special teams. Here's Lieber to kick this one away. It's going to drop about the 20-yard line.
Connor Walton.
Walton up the middle, and he'll be tackled just across the 35. Shumway making the tackle.
Of course.
Yep.
Seems to be what happens.
Yep.
Landon heat-seeking missile Shumway goes down and makes the tackle.
So 1st and 10 at the 37 for UMA. Tiznato will bring the play in.
Out of the player who was hurt. He was laying down as they were working on him. He's up now, but
he's got his helmet off, but he is walking around on the
he
far
is moving
side.
Around. That's a good sign.
Yeah. First and 10. Here's the snap. Tisnado will pitch it. And Lieber's going to make a tackle fumble. I think
Did John pick it up?
No, he didn't. It looks like it was recovered by Caden Thomas.
Caden Thomas was the runner, and John came up and hit him and stripped that ball. They both went down, and Thomas ended up on top of the ball. But really excellent play. Loss of 7, it looks like. And excellent defensive effort there by John Lieber, the Buckaroo middle linebacker.
Make it 2nd and 17 for UMA. Tisnado's got an empty look, 2 receivers either side. Here's a snap. He'll look to throw, and he'll throw that one high. Incomplete, out of bounds. 3rd down coming up for UMA.
Tisnado 0 for 2 so far on the night. Boy, he was really nervous. He
got some pressure
was trying
coming
to get that ball out of his hands as quickly as he could. Similar set, empty backfield.
Yep.
2 receivers on either side. 3rd and 17.
Here's a snap. Now pump, now throw across the middle. It's going to hit the hands of the receiver, fall incomplete.
Connor Walton was the intended receiver, and it bounced off his hands.
Peyton Atathley bringing some pressure on Tisnado as well. So 4th and 14.
Carter Rogers back to receive a punt.
And they're going to go for it. Here's a throw, and a man is left wide open. So some miscommunication there by Monticello. And lucky that one falls incomplete. But Monticello will take over. As a result, unable to complete that pass. I think some pressure on the quarterback probably saved the Buckaroos as well.
Yeah, that was caught Monticello by surprise and had an open receiver. But once again, for the 3rd series in a row, they've gone for it on 4th down and failed, giving Buckaroos excellent field position to start these drives.
Here's an I formation, handoff to Tavin Black up the middle. And Black will get it down near the 1st down marker.
Boy, gain of 9.5 there. We almost had our first down of the game.
An official timeout for players getting his shoe back on.
Oh, he's feeling pressure too.
Yeah.
You just slow down and catch your breath and tie that shoe.
Looks like
that's an interesting shoe tying technique there. He's sitting on his haunches. He goes out of the game. Can get that shoe tied on the sideline.
Good spot for it. 4:15 remaining in the 1st quarter. Monticello again in this I formation. This time they'll hand to Cameron Carpenter up the middle. Carpenter, he's got the 1st down and more down around the 15-yard line.
Nice run there by Cam. Their first down of the game. 6 touchdowns, and that's the first down.
Yeah. Again, Monticello will bring that I formation look. Tight end. Here's a snap. They'll pitch to Tavin. Tavin will take it to the right side, and he's going to be tackled inbounds. So clock will run. He's got about an 8-yard gain on 1st down. Maybe 7.
7 yards. Man, that's quite a sweep when you've got Cam Carpenter, who's 300 pounds and has some speed too. He just annihilated that poor cornerback that came up. Tavin keeps his feet moving. It's a gain of 7, 2nd and 3.
This time they'll head to Tavin up the middle. Tavin is going to get into the end zone for 6. Tavin Black with the touchdown for Monticello.
8-yard touchdown run by Tavin Black. 40-8 is our score. We're still in the 1st quarter, ladies and gentlemen. 3:16 remaining in the 1st quarter.
John Lieber to add the extra point for the Buckaroos. His hold is kind of low. Rogers gets it just on the tee, and Lieber barely gets it away. It's no good. So 40-8 is the score. Monticello with the 32-point lead, 3:16 remaining in the first quarter. And a whole bunch of points. I don't know if we're going to be able to remember all the scores by the end of this one.
I've got them written down. Going back to that opening kickoff was 95 yards.
All right.
So incredible start to the game by Carter Rogers, who is yet to be tackled.
A couple touchdowns to Rogers' name. And once again, that special teams unit for the Buckaroos seeing the field. Lieber to kick at the 40-yard line.
40-8 is the score.
Still got sun's over the Blue Mountains, but still got some sunlight coming from it, but definitely being aided by the lights on the field. Last time for Friday Night Lights in Monticello.
Yeah, we'll have Friday afternoon lights next week, we hope.
In Harriman.
Saturday morning lights at SUU for the championship game.
Here's the kick by Lieber. This one's going to be recoverable.
It's a live ball,
I think UMA maybe jumped on it. Or do they say no? Bean Rogers celebrating like he got it.
Skylar Peterson celebrating like he was awfully close to it, too. Boy, that's a live ball, and you've got to recover that. And Thunderbirds were a little bit lackadaisical, and kickoff is fumbled and recovered by the Buckaroos. 40-8, 3:14 remaining in the first quarter.
And a 1st and 10 for Monticello at UMA's 34.5-yard line. So 2 backs in the backfield with Kais. That's Tavin and Landon. Here's a snap, and they'll hand to Landon. Landon follows his blockers, gets a gain of about 5, maybe 4 actually on first down for Shumway.
4 yards gain on the play. Bring up 2nd down and 6.
It's interesting. A situation like this, you think, we need to work on timing and so forth, but the Buckaroo offense has really been sharp and precise.
Yeah.
Defense has had impressive open field tackling, and I think Utah Military Academy spent all day on a bus. So we've got a number of factors here.
Here's a handoff to Tavin Black. Tavin is going to lower the shoulder, but a good open field tackle made.
Preston Fenton in that tackle.
Tavin will gain maybe 1. No gain on the play. 3rd and 6 coming for Monticello. 2:10 remaining in the first quarter, a 42-8 lead for Monticello. Receivers split out wide, 2 backs. Here's a snap. Kais will look to check down to Tavin. He's unable to pull in the pass. It'll be incomplete. Make it 4th down and 6 for Monticello, and obvious territory to go for it for the Buckaroos.
Boy, that one of the touchdowns is just a beautiful pass from Kais to Tommy Morrison. I think that may have been that was on 3rd down, but no, that was on 4th down.
Yep.
A little confusing.
So yeah, Camacho's going to check in on the field. Here's a 4th down play. Here's a snap. Kais look to pass.
Got plenty of
time. He'll throw, and just behind Carter
Rogers.
Rogers, and so that'll be incomplete. Turnover on downs for the Buckaroos. Ball to UMA. 1:42 remaining in the first quarter.
First defensive stop of the game for the Thunderbird. Minute 42. Man, it's a beautiful evening.
Yeah.
I guess we're in the press box. It might be a little bit cooler outside, but if you're moving and enjoy an evening, It's pretty nice out there.
Yeah. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line for Utah Military Academy at Hillfield. And they've got 2 receivers on the near side, 1 on the far side, quarterback with a running back behind him. He's going to send a man to the other side now for the snap. Here is the snap. It's high. Tiznato will pitch it back to the running back, and a tackle made in the backfield by Monticello.
Boy, he was there almost immediately.
I believe that's, Seth Taylor.
Seth Taylor pounced and brought the man down. Boy, as they have in just about every series recently, the series starts with a loss, a 6-yard loss for the Thunderbird, and all of a sudden it's hard. That's a hole that's hard to dig out of.
2nd and 16. Here's a pass downfield, going to fall incomplete. Landon Shumway on the coverage. Third down coming for UMA. Third, what do we say, 16, 17?
Yeah, 16 it looks like. It's on the 24-yard line. But yeah, when your series starts with a 6-yard loss, a 7-yard loss, and a 6-yard loss, that's a tough start.
Yep, don't want to be moving backwards. 3 receivers to this near sideline for UMA. Here's a snap, and a screen pass is going to fall incomplete on 3rd down. Here's 4th.
Now, they've gone for it on 4th down here, three series in a row, and haven't come close, really. They had one that there was a receiver who could have been open, but the ball wasn't delivered to him.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they don't have a punting option that they trust or just what. But
yeah, I think when you're a big underdog like UMA may consider themselves to be, I think, one of those 4th down attempts, they had, Rogers back deep. And another one they had a fake set up with short yardage. They will go for it here.
He's got plenty of time, but it's starting to collapse in on him, and he's brought down.
Yeah.
Looks like 2 Buckaroos ran into each other.
Yeah, and lost a shoe maybe. Tiznato's going to be tackled for a loss, though. And that'll be a turnover on downs to Monticello.
That's like a 7-yard loss there. Monticello will take over 1st and 10. Inside the red zone, inside the 20. It looks like it's at the 17-yard line. Still in the first quarter, 52 seconds remaining in the first quarter.
Seen 48 points in the first quarter of play.
Now there's math that I can figure out. It's almost 200 points in the game if we continued this.
That would be something to see. Here's a snap. Kais will hand off to Shumway. Shumway bounces it out. Now back up on the far sideline. Clock will run. Good gain by Shumway on 1st down.
6-yard gain on the play.
Say gain of 6.
5 or 6 on that.
2nd down coming for the Bucks. 25 seconds remaining in the quarter. Here's Kais in the gun, gets a snap, hand off to Tavin Black up the middle. Black is going to go into the end zone. Touchdown, Monticello.
13-yard touchdown run by Tavin Black. Adds 6 more points to the scoreboard. 8 seconds remaining in the first quarter. And the score is going to be, well, right now it's 46-8 with a PAT pending. Wow.
Here comes the point after from Lieber. Here's a snap. Hold. Kick is up. And good. We'll take a quick break and be back on Red Rock 92, StreamUtah.live.
Your business depends on high-quality phone service. Emory Telecom's advanced IP-based phone system has you covered. Connect with Emory Telecom today to benefit from quality phone services, cutting-edge equipment, and local support. We'll give you a complimentary walkthrough, professional installation, advanced phone features, and more. Call 435-259-8521 in Moab, 435-298-8023 in San Juan County, or visit EmoryTelecom.com. Emory Telecom, connecting you to success one call at a time.
All right, welcome back. As you just heard Bill say, 47-8 is the count. 8 seconds remaining in the first quarter.
Landon Shumway's going to kick off. I think John's getting tired.
Yeah. Here's a boot from Shumway. That's a good kick. Picked up around the 20-yard line and tackled out of bounds. 3 seconds remaining in the quarter. Couldn't quite see who made the tackle on that far sideline, but a 1st and 10 for UMA.
29-yard line.
Mm-hmm.
And Auda still on the sideline with his helmet off on the far side. He's had the 70-yard touchdown run.
Mm-hmm.
That's the sole score for the Thunderbirds at this point in time.
1st and 10 for Utah Military Academy. Hill Field. 2 backs with the quarterback, 2 receivers split out wide. Here's a snap and a handoff up the middle.
Wow.
And tackle made by Jerem Robinson.
That was excellent work, and Peyton Tathley was right there too.
Very good. We'll take another break and be back here on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.live.
Hello, this is Dave's phone. Leave me a message at the beep.
Hey, Dad. I just drove past the park you took me to on my 10th birthday. Remember how we fell into the stream? I just wanted to let you know I was thinking about you. Got my back. Love you.
Reminding someone of their worth is suicide prevention. Learn more at liveonutah.org.
Welcome back to Friday Night Lights on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.live. Getting ready for the start of the second quarter. It's a 47-8 lead for Monticello.
It's been almost all Buckaroos.
Yeah.
You know, the 1 touchdown, 70-yard run by the Thunderbird, who's on the sideline injured. So
yeah.
Once again, they start a drive with a 5-yard loss. So -5, -7, -6, -7, -2, -8, -2, and -6 have been their runs
on
going
first
back.
down.
Yeah.
Still have positive running yardage, though, I'd assume, off that big touchdown.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all going to even out to be pretty close. Maybe 10, 20 yards total offense.
So here is second down coming. 2nd and 15 for UMA. Here's a snap. Tisnato to pass. He'll throw, and it'll be dropped.
I think it kind of bounced off Cam's shoulders a little bit.
Yeah. So incomplete. And it'll bring up 3rd and 15 for UMA. Ball there down about the 35-yard line. No, excuse me, the 25-yard line. So 3rd and 15 coming. Tisnato in the shotgun. He's got 2 receivers split either side. Here's a snap, looking to pass. He'll throw across the middle. It'll fall incomplete.
I think Jerem Robinson may have tipped that. So
yeah,
once again, 2 pass attempts in this series, and both of them have been tipped by Buckaroo defensive. Not intercepted. Not these weren't the defenders, the cornerback or safety. It was the linemen.
Yeah,
who are batting down balls.
So here's the personnel change for the punt on 4th and 15, the 25-yard line.
Preston Fenton. I guess they did line up to punt, but then had a fake punt, ran it Fenton lined up.
Here's the punt.
Oh,
and it's going to be blocked by Peyton Atathlete. Can he scoop? Yes, he
Josh
can.
Morrison. I think it's Josh Morrison
is
that
it?
may have picked that up. Maybe it's Peyton. No, that's number 2. Peyton Atathlete blocks that punt.
Wow. Touchdown, Monticello special teams adding 6 more to the score.
Yeah, that's Peyton Atathlete.
Yep.
Peyton's number 2, and Morrison's number 7, so they look similar. But, boy, he was all over that. The snap was bobbled a little bit, and Atathlete was all over it. Hits that ball, falls on it in the end zone. Touchdown for the Buckaroos. You know, it took them 24 seconds to score in this quarter.
Yeah. We've got a timeout on the field. We'll take one as well on Red Rock 92, streamutah.live.
For over 75 years, San Juan Health has strived to be the best place to receive medical care in southeastern Utah. In 2019, San Juan Hospital was recognized as a top 20 rural hospital by the National Rural Health Association. With clinics in Blanding, Monticello, and Spanish Valley, San Juan Health offers a wide variety of services and world-class care close to home. Visit sanjuanhealth.org today to find out more. San Juan Health, chasing perfection since 1947.
Welcome back to Friday Night Lights on Red Rock 92.7, streamutah.live. Utah Military Academy used their second timeout of the first half. Monticello set to kick the extra point. Lieber to kick this one. Rogers gets a snap. Hold. Kick is up. And that one is through for Lieber. Makes the score 54-8. Take another break and be back on Red Rock 92 and streamutah.live.
Blue Mountain Foods is Monticello's hometown grocer and a proud supporter of our schools and sports teams. Blue Mountain Foods offers a full-service meat department, fresh deli, bakery, curbside pickup, and more. Check bluemtnfoods.com for weekly specials and online shopping. Blue Mountain Foods is open from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Saturday at 64 West Center Street. Blue Mountain Foods, Monticello's hometown grocer.
Welcome back to Friday Night Lights on Red Rock 92.7, streamutah.live. Monticello to kick this one away. .11:36 remaining in the first half, a 54-8 lead for the Buckaroos. Got a new kicker, can't quite see. I think that's number 5.
Oh, Tristan Burtonshaw. Big kick. Picked up there by number 33, Connor Walton. He's finally
got a
brought
nice
down.
return.
Yeah, all the way out to the 40-yard line. It's going to be the best starting field position.
Number 24 for the Buckaroos on the tackle.
That's
Miles
Coleman. Freshman Miles Coleman.
And we're going to have some underclassmen now on the field for the Buckaroos.
Best starting field position yet. Well, it's at the 39-yard line, it looks like.
Yep.
Let's see if the Thunderbirds can get positive yardage on first down.
Yeah.
Rather than march in the wrong direction time and time again.
So here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Empty look for Tiznato. There's a snap. Tiznato looking to pass. He'll throw across the middle, and it'll be broken up by William Rogers. He wanted the interception, grabbed his head like he did a bad thing, but I think that was a nice pass breakup with the Thunderbird right in.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad pass. It was really great positioning for Bean, and he just about brought it down. It's going to be a penalty against the Buckaroos.
Yeah, I think roughing the passer. We were watching the pass get delivered. Didn't see what happened after the play, but quarterback got popped, and they'll pick up a first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line, looks like. For UMA. Again, empty look for Tiznato, 2 receivers either side. Here's a snap. Looking to pass, he'll throw, and that one, another opportunity. That one Rogers wishes he could grab, but it falls incomplete. And he's done his job as a defensive back there.
You know, with that penalty, it moves into Buckaroo side of the field. It's the first time the Thunderbirds have smelled the Buckaroo side of the field.
Other than their big touchdown.
Yeah, they ran through it, that's for sure, on the touchdown.
2nd and 10. Tiznato looking to pass now. He'll step up and throw underneath. Incomplete. Coleman on the coverage. Looks like number 22 for the Buckaroos, also bringing some pressure on the quarterback.
Logan Bowles.
So 3rd and 10 coming for UMA. And again, this empty look for Tiznato. Gets the snap, looking to pass. And will throw. This one is going to be incomplete. Bowles on the coverage. No, excuse me, that's Coleman on the coverage. So 4th and 10 for the Thunderbirds. 11:06 remaining in the first half.
Clock's not running much when you have incomplete passes, you know. So
or penalties.
Barely, and penalties barely into the second quarter here.
4th and 10 for UMA. Here's a snap. Tiznato will step up. He'll throw deep. And that is going to, fall incomplete. So turnover on downs. Ball to Monticello.
Riley Earhart was the intended receiver of that. Another freshman, a freshman-to-freshman pass. And they may not have played in pads much because that's a catch that you make when you're not wearing shoulder pads. But when you have shoulder pads on, you got to account for bounced off his shoulder pads.
Got to grab it with your hands. Turnover on downs, ball to Monticello, just under 11 minutes to go in the first half. Cash Young on the sideline, getting some coaching from Reed Anderson. He'll bring the play in. 1st and 10. The 46-yard line for the Buckaroos.
Of course, Cash had that touchdown pass, our first touchdown pass for the Buckaroos on out in the flat from the quarterback to Cash.
Here's the snap, handoff up the middle. Good hard running on 1st down, gain of about 4.
It's Miles Coleman, number 24 for the Buckaroos. Yeah, a lot of underclassmen out there for the Buckaroos.
2 receivers to the near side. 1 on the far side. UMA shows they're bringing pressure.
They're bringing 5 defenders, it looks like.
Yeah. Here's a snap, and they'll hand it off. Run up the middle for the Bucks.
Coleman
and that's Coleman again. Gain about, what do you say, 3 yards?
3 more yards. It's going to be 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4 coming for the Bucks. Again, clock running, under 10 minutes to go in the half. Of course, if this point differential holds, we'll have a running clock in the second half, regardless of the play.
Yeah, running clock starts at 35, and we're at 46 right now.
3rd and 4. Here's a snap. They'll hand off. This time, I believe it's number 16 on the run.
Diego Cortez. It looks like he got a couple. It's going to be short of what they need, though.
Yeah. Cortez, gain of 1. So 4th down and 3 for the Buckaroos. They'll have some personnel changes, and it looks like they'll bring, again, Monticello's not had a bunch of opportunities to bring out their varsity special teams, haven't had any opportunity to bring out the punt team, so John Lieber will get a good punt away.
It's a nice punt, John.
That one's going to be fair caught inside the 20.
Quincy Butler, that was a nice catch of that punt.
Yeah. So that'll give UMA the ball. 8:51 remaining in the first half. Thunderbirds will get another possession.
Score 54-8. 8:51 remaining in the first half. Big lead for the Buckaroos in this quarterfinal contest.
Yeah, once again, 1st and 10 for UMA. Tiznato will load up, and wow, what a grab.
That's the first completion. Preston Fenton just really reaches down and snaps that ball up. Arturo Gutierrez, in pretty good defense, but couldn't overcome really a nice catch.
Yeah.
It's like a 6-yard gain on first down. So it's 2nd and 4. That's always better than 2nd and 17, which is what we've seen most of the game.
Again, that same look, empty look for the Thunderbirds. Here's the snap. Tiznato looking to pass. He'll roll out right, and now he's going to be tackled. Nice job on the QB spy. That's number 22, Logan Bowles, making the tackle for the Buckaroos.
No gain on the play will make it 3rd and 4.
Yeah, that was nice work from Bowles and staying assignment sound when the quarterback got out of the pocket. He come up and make the tackle. 3rd down coming for Utah Military Academy. 7:30 remaining in the half. I think they're probably going to have to burn a timeout here or there, not getting that play out very
think
quick.
They've got an injury. I'm not sure what's going on in that huddle, but
they're definitely going to have to use a timeout here. That is the 3rd timeout of the half for UMA. We'll take a break with them and be back here on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.live.
San Juan Building Supply has offered a full range of building supplies to San Juan County for more than 32 years. From the start of your project to the finish, San Juan Building Supply has high-quality products for all your needs, and they can deliver. Drop by 1050 South Main Street in Blandine, call 678-2000, or visit sjvs.com. San Juan Building Supply, a proud sponsor of our local teams.
Welcome back. 3rd down coming for Utah Military Academy. 7:21 remaining in the first half. They trail your Monticello Buckaroos 54-8. Their sister school suffering a loss earlier today to the Rich Rebels, number 1 seed in the RPI. Here's 3rd down for UMA. Here's a snap. Tiznato looking to pass. He'll throw. High pass is going to be broken up. Good coverage there from Miles Coleman. And it'll bring up 4th down. Fourth and 5 coming for the Thunderbirds.
They've just punted one time today, and the punt was blocked and returned for a touchdown. So maybe going for it on 4th down makes more sense, and they're going for it.
Here's the snap. Tiznato is going to tuck it up himself, and he's got a lot of room. Canyon Christensen will make the tackle just shy of the 40-yard line.
1st and 10. It's a 12-yard game for Tiznato. And a 1st and 10 for the Thunderbirds.
Well, 1st and 10. UMA move the chains on 4th down. Again, they've got this same formation spread out. They have not run the ball other than that play right there. Here's a pass. Tiznato's got pressure, and he'll be dropped for a loss. Looks like Diltz as well as number 22, Logan Bowles, on the tackle. Or excuse me, that's Josh Morrison on the sack. 2nd and 15 coming for Utah Military Academy after the sack on the play. Looks like they're going to mark him a little bit more further back. I think that is now 2nd and 15. 6 minutes remaining in the half. UMA will bring the play, and they've got 3 receivers to the far side, 1 to this near side. Donato makes an adjustment. Here's a snap. He'll look to throw, and will throw deep, and it's going to be intercepted by Bean Rogers. William Rogers will be tackled at about the 38-yard line. Good play on the ball by William Rogers. We've seen him do that time and time again.
He's been assignment sound throughout the game, and I think on that one he knew the receiver wasn't going to get it, so he went up and got it. And really nice interception by Bean Rogers. Gives the Buckaroos the ball, the 37-yard line of their own 37.
So here's 1st and 10 for the Buckaroos. Cash Young will quarterback for Monticello. He'll take it under center. Here's a snap, fumbled snap, and it's going to be recovered by Monticello. I think Cash maybe even that looked like maybe he gained some yardage on the fumble recovery. It went in front of his lineman, I thought, but no gain on the play. Here's 2nd and 10. Again, Young's going to take this one under center. Handoff up the middle, and good running into the open field.
Running. Is that Miles Coleman?
That is Miles Coleman. He's going to go 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Coleman.
Great run there by Miles Coleman. That is a 62-yard touchdown run by the freshman. More points on the board. We're 60 points, 4:50 remaining in the first half.
Monticello will look to add the extra point.
They wanted to give their extra point attempts some work today, and they're getting them.
Yeah.
Held by William Bean Rogers. It's down, kicks up.
That one's Carter Rogers on the kick, and it's going to be no good.
The 2 brothers back there got the kick away, but it went high. No good. 60-8 is our score. 4:50 remaining in the first half. The Monticello Buckaroo football team is on a roll.
They are indeed. We'll take a break and be back.
Empire Electric is excited to sponsor the student athletes of Monticello High School. We know sports help build athletes' character, and that carries over to the classroom. Empire Electric believes education opens opportunities, and we offer financial assistance to co-op members for higher education and vocational training. We also provide leadership growth opportunities for high school juniors through the Colorado Youth Tour and a leadership camp held in Steamboat Springs. Ask your counselor how to apply or check out eea.coop. Go Buckaroos!
All right, welcome you back. Time for the kickoff.
Looks like Seth Taylor is set to kick.
This one's high and going to go.
It's a live ball.
It's just going to go out of bounds rather than be recovered. So penalty against the Buckaroos and good field position for UMA. 4:50 remaining in the first half.
Yeah, I think that's Gutierrez streaking down the field. Just about got that before it went out of bounds. Of course, that'd been a live ball and Buckaroo ball. 1st and 10 for Utah Military Academy at their own 31-yard line.
And I think that they are going to scoot that up. It is the
penalty. Out to the 37.
Yeah, looks like they're adding 5 yards. So 1st and 10 for UMA. Donato in the gun. Again, that same formation they've run here this whole second quarter. Here's a snap. And a look to pass. He'll throw, and it's going to be bobbled
that was a
and
nice pass.
incomplete.
Right in his breadbasket, Caden Thomas. He wasn't able to bring it down.
Make it 2nd and 10. I don't know if they're just trying to work the clock or not, but we haven't seen UMA really attempt to run other than that designed quarterback run on 4th down. They've been in this formation. It'll be interesting to see if they
basically
go back
they started
to a run
with
game.
9 of their first 10 plays were running plays. They got their touchdown. Then their big runner was hurt, and they've just gone almost exclusively to the air since.
Yeah.
A few scrambles by Tisnato.
But again, that's been they're also doing that against a different personnel now.
Yeah.
Trips receivers to the near side, one to the far sideline. Here's a snap. Quarterback will throw a design screen. Oh, it's incomplete.
One more time, and a pretty nice pass by Tisnato, but receiver was not able to
pull it in.
Connor Walton turned upfield and started running before he secured the ball, and it falls incomplete, makes it 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10 coming up for UMA. Again, 4:39 remaining in the first half. Clock stopped now, but it won't be in the second half.
17 passes. They've completed 1 and 1 interception.
Here's 3rd and 10. Tisnato will look one way, then throw the other, and it'll fall incomplete. Skylar Peterson on the coverage, in stride with his opponent. 4:33 remaining now. 4th down coming for UMA.
Boy, what a busy week. Buckaroos bring home the state cross-country title, the boys. A silver cross-country trophy for the girls. The Monticello girls are playing volleyball right now. I haven't heard a score, but they're in the quarterfinals right now.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Buckaroos in the quarterfinals and the Buckaroo football team. So it's been a busy week.
No doubt. Here's 4th down, and Tisnato is going to be pushed out of bounds, escorted by Logan Bowles. He's had a really good defensive half for the Buckaroos.
Excellent work there, fighting off a block and getting the runner is a loss of 2. Turnover on downs.
So here is 1st and 10 for Monticello. 4:26 remaining in the half. And Bowles will be the running back
behind
alongside Cash Young. Send a man in motion, and they'll hand to they will hand to Arturo. Arturo's going to cut up and gain about a yard or 2 on 1st down. One yard gain by Turo on 1st down. Make it 2nd and 9.
Boy, the scoring has come in bunches, and from long distance, too.
Yep, big plays.
The shortest touchdown for Monticello, the 2 Tavin Black runs, one for 8 yards, one for 13 yards. Other than that, it's been 30 yards or more.
Here's a run up the middle by Bowles. He'll gain down to the 31-yard line. Third and 6 coming for the Buckaroos on the 3-yard gain from Bowles. And clock running.
Yeah, these runs are keeping the clock moving. It's all the incomplete passes have really shut down the drives by Utah Military Academy are less than a minute every time.
Yep. Incomplete passes.
Incomplete passes stops the clock.
Here's a low snap. Now handoff to Bowles, and he's going to be dropped for a 4-yard loss on 3rd down.
Brian Thorstad had a great defensive effort there. Be a loss of 4. Makes it 4th and 10. The 35-yard line. I don't even think you stop and consider to punt or not.
No, not at that spot. Hard count. Oh, and the ball comes. Cash was not ready for it, and he's going to have to just cover up. Oh, and it's going to be scooped, and number 99 is going to put his knee down.
Ian Patino picked up that ball at the 40-yard line, so that's a 10, 20, 25, 26-yard loss. Yep. Best field position of the game.
Monticello was trying for a hard count, and Cash Young was not ready for the ball, not expecting it to come, and then it went over his head, and lucky that it wasn't scooped and scored. It was scooped, but a knee on the ground by Patino means UMA will have good field position, though, at the 41-yard line. 2:24 remaining in the half.
And running back in the backfield.
Yeah.
But, you know, I mean, they were starting with running plays on those previous possessions and losing 6
Oh, high
yards.
snap is returned, and UMA is just going to cover it up at the 46-yard line. So a big loss on first down.
13-yard loss on first down.
Apparently it's high snaps are contagious.
Yeah.
Back-to-back 2 plays, different teams. And had a signal for a timeout, I think, for half a second, but UMA doesn't have any.
Just keep that clock running.
1:50 remaining in the half.
Davian Tisnato, the freshman quarterback for Utah Military Academy.
He's delivered some nice passes, but only has 1 completion.
Yeah, has 1 completion, 1 interception. So 2 of his passes have been caught.
Here's second down and long. They'll fake a handoff now. A quick throw, and it'll be caught for a gain. And number 45 is
Bentley
slow
Crumpton
to get up.
And he is, boy, there was an eruption of excitement on the UMA sideline. Bentley is a freshman.
Yeah, he caught that, and his head hit the turf pretty good. And right as they call the timeout, he jumps back up and he's going to walk it off. Again, lots of cheers from the sidelines for the freshman. Nice grab. Canyon Christensen making the tackle for the Buckaroos.
And gain of 2.
Yeah. 60 seconds remaining in the half. Third down coming for UMA.
Bentley Crumpton.
Good name.
That's a great name.
That is a good name.
That's a sitcom name in
Here's a strong set from UMA. Got a couple tight ends, and they'll hand off up the middle. And a tackle made
Preston Fenton. He's hit
for a gain of 1 or 2. Canyon Christensen, Arturo Gutierrez on the pile. Also, I think that's Ronnie Harris.
Yeah, Ronnie was right there too. Into Buckaroo territory at the 49-yard line.
Fourth down.
This
10
drive
seconds.
Started on the 41. Looks like that may be the final play.
That will be the final play of the half.
60-8. Incredible.
Yeah.
What a half.
What a way to start for the Buckaroos. We'll have a running clock in the second half. Stick with us. We're going to have first half statistics. More for you here on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.live. Don't go anywhere.
With a changing economy and advancing technology, it's time that marketing and selling of real estate in San Juan County catches up. Four Corners Homes and Property Management is changing the game. Every Four Corners Homes listing includes 3D mapping and virtual tours, professional photos, a digital and global 21st century footprint, and marketing exposure that makes it easy for buyers to find and identify what makes your listing unique. Marketing and exposure sells real estate, and if you want the best, you need Four Corners Homes on your team. Find us at fourcornershomes.net or call 801-404-0058.
Let's talk cancer. Monticello, Utah. If you lived, worked, or attended school in Monticello, Utah from 1941 to 2002 for at least 3 years, you might have a higher cancer risk from uranium tailing exposure. Apply to get a free cancer screening today. One screening could bring peace of mind to you, your friends, and family members, help spread the word, and save a life. Screenings are available for a limited time through San Juan Public Health. Call today, 435-587-3838, or visit sanjuanpublichealth.org to apply.
No matter what you've got planned for the weekend, a home makeover, a landscaping project, a backyard barbecue, your neighbors at Red's Ace Hardware in Blanding have what you need. You'll find great buys on paint, tools, and yard and garden supplies, not to mention grills, patio furniture, and pool care essentials. We carry top brands like Clark & Kensington, Craftsman, Scotts & Weber, and our helpful associates can answer all your questions. For national brands and local expertise, you can always count on Red's Ace Hardware.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Compared to the vocational schools of the past, today's career and technical education courses span nearly every industry, including health science, business, digital arts, and computer science. CTE students learn valuable, real-world technical skills with a solid academic foundation while exploring career options or pursuing their passions. Did you know San Juan School District offers 19 CTE pathways for secondary students? To learn more, talk to a school counselor or CTE teacher today.
Building a state championship team requires a lot of hard work and dedication on the part of athletes, parents, and coaches. Although receiving a trophy is an amazing experience, even more important is the personal character and strength that students can develop and then use throughout their lives. It is important for our youth to be involved in whatever positive and healthy activities they can be. And it is important for parents and community members to support them. By providing opportunities for positive involvement, teaching skills required to be successful in that involvement, and by giving recognition to our youth when they use those skills, we are helping reduce the risk of youth substance abuse and suicide in our communities. Whether it is a state championship team, learning to play an instrument, excelling academically, or simply learning to work hard and believe in themselves, the benefits gained from those efforts are great examples of increased protection against unhealthy behaviors. We need to work together as parents, teachers, families, and community partners to make this happen.
Let's do this!
With a changing economy and advancing technology, it's time that marketing and selling of real estate in San Juan County catches up. Four Corners Homes and Property Management is changing the game. Every Four Corners Homes listing includes 3D mapping and virtual tours, professional photos, a digital and global 21st century footprint, and marketing exposure that makes it easy for buyers to find and identify what makes your listing unique. Marketing and exposure sells real estate, and if you want the best, you need Four Corners Homes on your team. Find us at fourcornershomes.net or call 801-404-0058.
We are members of Unity Club and the San Juan County Youth Coalition.
Unity's mission is to foster the spiritual, mental, physical, and social development of American Indians, Native Hawaiians, and Alaskan Native youth,
and to build strength and self-reliance through greater youth involvement, which can inspire, hope, and change lives.
The San Juan County Youth Coalition mission is to reduce the risk of substance misuse and suicide by supporting, empowering, and educating youth and their families in San Juan.
Parents and guardians, you can help your children reduce the risk of underage drinking and other drug misuse by using of the following evidence-based strategies.
Teach the risks. At an early age, begin talking to your children about not drinking alcohol or using other illicit drugs.
Help your kids choose friends wisely. Studies show that if your kids' friends drink or use drugs, the risk of your kid to do so significantly increases.
Parents, I ask you please discuss with your children what they can do if they are offered drugs at a party.
Consistently enforce the rules, give appropriate consequences every time, and reward your kids for staying drug and alcohol free.
Let's work together as parents, teachers, community members, and youth
to reduce the risk of unhealthy behaviors in the San Juan County.
Let's do this!
Here at Lyle Northern Electric, we take pride in our highly qualified team, dedicated to serving our community. Whether you need commercial, residential, or solar electrical services, our certified experts are ready to meet your needs. We are proud to support our community, especially our youth and high school athletics. Lyle Northern Electric, serving our community since 1957.
Life is a series of cherished moments, filled with milestones that define our journey. Moments of love, joy, and shared experiences. Each moment contributes to our story. As each chapter unfolds, our experiences shape us, defining who we are. When it's time to celebrate a life, ensure your loved ones are remembered with the grace, dignity, and individuality they deserve. San Juan Mortuary, celebrating life, honoring memories, transcending tradition.
Good evening. Again, it's Friday Night Lights on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.live. Taking a look at score. It's 60-8. That's all right. Thank you. 60-8 is the score. 7 minutes remaining before we get the second half started in the Macarena going on the field.
Man, they have been Macarenaing out there a long time.
Yeah, they have.
Cook that Macarena. It's that long you can throw it against the wall and it'll stick.
Yeah.
That Macarena is cooked.
Speaking of cooked, the Rich Rebels have put an end. It's done for Utah Military Academy Camp Williams as Rich gets the win in that quarterfinal matchup. So they'll be in the semifinals. Monticello's opponent will be the winner of a game happening in Hilldale. That game, Water Canyon leads 22-0 at half there. So Water Canyon leading the White Horse Raiders. Again, wish the Raiders best of luck. Hope to face an in-county rival. But Water Canyon gave Monticello a pretty good game when they faced in Hilldale. It was 14-0 at the end of the first half. Monticello ended up pulling away in the second half, but had just a 2-score lead after one half of play. And then, of course, you may be interested in some volleyball happening now. Monticello and Manila, the 4 and 5 seeds in the Utah 1A tournament. And Manila won the first set. And Monticello and Manila playing right now 12-10 is the score now. 12-11 as Monticello gets a point.
In the second set.
In that second set. Yep. So wish the Lady Bucks well and hope they can get this one and continue on. We'll see, too, if I can pull up the rest of the bracket there, because I know that
I can talk a little bit about this first half if while you're doing that. We've had.
Let me
go ahead.
I'll pull it up real quick, just so folks know, and then I'll be done talking about other scores happening outside of tonight. But it was Whitehorse and Monument Valley that were also in action earlier this afternoon, and it looks like maybe I am not going to be able to get this to pull up. So, all right, go ahead, Bill.
All right, this first half of play, 60 points by the Buckaroos, 8 by the Thunderbird. Monticello scored. It's interesting. They have 3 touchdowns off special teams or defense. Carter Rogers returned the opening kickoff, 95 yards to the touchdown. John Lieber had a 33-yard scoop and score. And Peyton Atathley had a 24-yard. He blocked a punt and recovered it in the end zone. So 3 touchdowns off of defense and special teams. They've had 3 rushing touchdowns. Tavin Black has 2 touchdowns, one 13, one 8 yards. And Miles Coleman has a 62-yard touchdown run for the Buckaroos. From the passing, Monticello's completed 3 passes, 3 touchdowns. Excellent. The first one was a beautiful pass from Kies to Cash Young, and then Cash Young hit Seth Taylor in stride, 65 yards. Really a nice play, a nice touchdown. Carter Rogers has a 23-yard touchdown catch to go with his kickoff return, and Tommy Morrison has a 32-yard touchdown catch. So 9 touchdowns for the Buckaroos, and in just the first half of play. In the first few minutes of play, it was incredible. The points were coming awfully fast. But anyway, 60-8 is our score at halftime. Neither team is on the field yet. We'll have a running clock, so the second half could go real quick. The clock will not stop on an incomplete pass, so that can have an impact.
Or a play going out of bounds. Just injuries, timeouts, and change of possession.
Yeah, and whenever that white hat winds the clock, it's going to run.
Yeah.
UMA was able to complete just 2 of 20 passes in the first half for 8 yards. And then they had that big touchdown run, 70 yards. And then the runner was hurt later in the game, and haven't seen him. That's Auda. So he had 5 carries for 81 yards, a touchdown, and a 2-point conversion. But since then, there's just been no offense at all to speak up for UMA. So that's what we have here, a clear advantage to the Buckaroos, and that will tick out the clock here pretty quick in the second half.
Well, very good. Want to mention Whitehorse faced off against Wayne in the second round of the volleyball tournament, 1A volleyball tournament. Wayne winning that in 3 sets. Monument Valley, the 3 seed, beating Tintic 3-0 in the first round. So Monument Valley in the quarterfinals that will start at 8 o'clock tonight. And once again, Monticello and Manila facing off, the 4 and 5 seeds. And Manila won the first set. Monticello now leads this second set, 14-12. So the Lady Bucks hoping to rally here and advance to the semifinals. Should be a good matchup, at least based on these seeds.
Yeah, they're the 4 and the 5 seeds, so it'll be interesting to see.
Yeah. Well, very good. Again, it is halftime. We're about 2 minutes away from the start of the second half. We'll go ahead, hear from some more sponsors, and be back with the second half action here on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.live.
Utah State University Blanding can help you earn a highly renowned education close to home. With locations in Blanding, Monticello, Montezuma Creek, and Monument Valley, local students can choose from over 100 degrees and programs and dozens of academic scholarships. Plus, get a head start on your degree now. Earn college credits while you're still in high school with concurrent enrollment through Utah State University. For more information and to apply now, visit blanding.usu.edu.
Looking to buy, sell, or refinance your home or property? Ask for the professionals at Anderson Oliver Title Insurance Agency. Anderson Oliver Title has provided title insurance and real estate closing services in San Juan and Grand Counties for 25 years. Anderson Oliver Title isn't just another out-of-town company. It's the only locally owned and operated title company in southeastern Utah. The owners and employees at Anderson Oliver Title are excited to support our communities and are proud to support high school athletics and activities.
TaylorMade Wooden Heritage is the Four Corners source for high-quality, beautiful, and long-lasting custom residential and commercial cabinetry for over 50 years. TaylorMade Monuments designs custom monuments and headstones crafted with care and artistry to honor your loved ones for generations. TaylorMade is family-owned and operated and offers competitive pricing. Call them today for a free quote. 435-678-2523. TaylorMade Wooden Heritage and TaylorMade Monuments, proud sponsors of San Juan High School sports.
No matter what you've got planned for the weekend, a home makeover, a landscaping project, a backyard barbecue, your neighbors at Red's Ace Hardware in Blanding have what you need. You'll find great buys on paint, tools, and yard and garden supplies, not to mention grills, patio furniture, and pool care essentials. We carry top brands like Clark & Kensington, Craftsman, Scotts & Weber, and our helpful associates can answer all your questions. For national brands and local expertise, you can always count on Red's Ace Hardware.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Let's talk cancer. Monticello, Utah. If you lived, worked, or attended school in Monticello, Utah from 1941 to 2002 for at least 3 years, you might have a higher cancer risk from uranium tailing exposure. Apply to get a free cancer screening today. One screening could bring peace of mind to you, your friends, and family members, help spread the word, and save a life. Screenings are available for a limited time through San Juan Public Health. Call today, 435-587-3838, or visit sanjuanpublichealth.org to apply.
San Juan County Adult Education empowers students to gain the technical, business, or college skills necessary to enter the workforce. At San Juan County Adult Education, adult learners are given the opportunity to reach their personal, educational, and career goals. Students can earn a high school diploma, obtain a GED, increase their wage earning potential, and decrease barriers to self-reliance. To learn more, visit any USU Learning Center in San Juan County or email Gina Grover at jgrover@sjsd.org.
The Chris Black Agency is a proud supporter of Monticello High School sports. Chris has been with Farmers Insurance for more than 35 years and writes all lines of insurance, from autos to homes, life insurance, ATVs and boats, and business. Customer service is the agency motto, with offices in Monticello and Moab. Come by at 97 South Main in Monticello or call 435-587-2230. Let's go Bucks.
Did you know a nuclear power plant needs just 2.2 pounds of uranium to produce as much energy as 3 million pounds of coal? Energy Fuels' White Mesa Mill in Blanding is becoming America's hub for a clean and reliable energy future. They're revolutionizing the way we power our world by harnessing the incredible energy contained in naturally occurring uranium to fuel clean, carbon-free nuclear power. Visit energyfuels.com to see how they're energizing tomorrow.
Compared to previous vocational classes, career and technical education courses now span nearly every industry, including automotive, welding, health science, business, digital arts, computer science, and more. CTE students learn valuable, real-world technical skills with a solid academic foundation while exploring career options or pursuing their passions. Did you know San Juan School District offers 19 CTE pathways for secondary students? To learn more, visit a CTE teacher or southeastutahcte.org.
You don't have to be sidelined by sports injuries in San Juan County. Precision Rehab provides physical therapy in Monticello and Blanding, as well as Montezuma Creek and Monument Valley, where our therapists have helped athletes of all ages get back in the game since 1996. Precision Rehab is dedicated to restoring you and your loved ones to peak performance when pain and injury slow you down. We offer innovative, effective treatments that make a difference. Treatment is covered by most insurances, including Medicare. Call 435-678-3869 for an appointment. That's 435-678-3869. Or find out more at precisionrehabutah.com.
All right, well, we're ready for the second half here. Again, we'll have a running clock as soon as this ball is kicked away by the Buckaroos by Cameron Carpenter, looks like.
Wow. Show us how to do it, Cam.
Here's the kick from Cameron Carpenter. That boot's going to drop at the 25 and still not picked up. And going to be recovered by the Buckaroos. Canyon Christensen off the pile with it.
Good job for Canyon. Nice kick. I mean, that really had a lot of spin on it that makes it tough to field. But
and a penalty flag thrown after the play.
Winding that clock.
I thought I saw the official throw a flag, but I'm not seeing any movement of the ball, so maybe not.
Threw a flag to say, keep that clock running.
Yeah, trying to get the attention maybe.
Monticello starts at the UMA 22-yard line.
All right, I formation for the Buckaroos. Cash will hand it off to Skylar Peterson up the middle. Gain on first down for Peterson.
4-yard gain by Skylar. Skyler's a senior. I know they've designed some plays for him in earlier games. It looks like they may be focused on getting Skyler into the end zone if they can.
Yeah, 11 minutes remaining in the quarter. Again, clock is running. And Cash Young take this again under center. Hand it off straight up the middle. And a short gain on the play. This one is run by
Cortez.
Diego Cortez.
Number 16.
Couple substitutions in. John Lieber, Arturo Gutierrez into the game. Third down coming for the Buckaroos, 3rd and 5. Here's Young under the center. He'll hand off to Arturo, who is tackled by his helmet. And a couple penalties thrown for that. Not any ill intent, but definitely grabbed Arturo by his helmet.
You know, I think that may have happened on the prior play, too. It's just grabbed from the helmet by behind it. And it's not on a face mask, but it's just as dangerous.
Yeah. So a penalty and first down for Monticello. Going to place the ball inside the 10. And it looks like the 7-yard line for the Buckaroos. First and goal at the 7. Here's Young under center. Take the snap and he'll pitch it out. And run by Gutierrez. Going to get back to the line of scrimmage. No, maybe a loss on the play. Make it 2nd and goal.
Second goal at the 9-yard line. Cash takes the ball directly from center.
Yeah, I formation again. Bowles is now the up back. Hand it off to him up the middle. He's going to be dropped for a loss. Another high tackle.
Wow. Number 2, Caden Thomas, just is a headhunter out there.
Yeah. 3rd and goal.
Right at the 10-yard line, it looks like.
Here's Morrison out there. Josh Morrison. 3rd and goal at the 10. Morrison, the up back. There's a snap. They'll pitch it to him. He'll go off the left side and be dropped again for a loss.
Man, it's interesting. The tackling by Hillfield, they're coming in high, pulling him down very efficiently. That's another 3-4 yard loss.
4th and goal coming, and they've got
John Lieber's going to line up.
Yeah,
to
it
kick
looks
a
like
field
he's going to
goal.
kick the extra point.
It's at the far hash mark, so he'll have a bit of an angle.
Yeah.
William Bean Rogers set to hold. .30-yard field goal attempt.
Here's a snap. Hold. Kick is up. It's got the distance, and it's going to sneak in.
John
for
Lieber,
3.
30-yard field goal.
That's something you definitely would love to add in the postseason, is opportunity to score 3 if you're Monticello.
63-8 is our score. And the clock is running as we reset for the next kickoff.
Yep. Bucks to kick away.
Yeah, a 30-yard field goal. If you add that option for 3 points, if a drive stalls at a certain place on the field, that can be very valuable.
Yeah. .7 minutes remaining in the quarter. And that's, I don't know, when was the last time we've seen a field goal? I don't think we've seen a field goal for Monticello since we started broadcasting.
Yeah, yeah. You know, and with the, you know, the philosophy of 8-man football is you go for it on 4th down, but when you have the option for 3 points.
This ball again loose and recovered by Monticello. Tommy Morrison was the kicker, and he recovered the fumble. Clock will stop for change of possession.
But they're starting to back up now.
1st and 10 for the Buckaroos.
29-yard line. Wow, so 2 kickoffs, 2 fumbles, 2 recoveries by Monticello.
Yeah. First and 10, run up the middle for the Buckaroos. Short gain. Diego Cortez running the ball for the Bucks.
It's a gain of 3, it looks like.
Second and 7 coming for Monticello.
Peterson is the deep running back.
Yeah. Here's a snap. Young will pitch it left. Here's Peterson on the far sideline.
Just about got the corner.
Yeah.
Really a nice tackle there by Ian Patino.
And he's got close to a 1st down. It's going to be 3rd and 1 coming for the Buckaroos. So 3rd and short for Monticello. Hand off up the middle.
Oh, nice run.
Nice running by Bowles. Gets the 1st down. Bucks will move the chains. It's going to be 1st and 10 at about the 15. Again, Cash Young will, again, they'll run that same I formation look. Here's the snap, hand up to Arturo up the middle. Now he bounces it outside, and Arturo's going to get inside the 10-yard line.
Inside the 10, 6-yard gain by Arturo Gutierrez.
Second and 4 for Monticello. Here's Josh Morrison with it. Or Josh Morrison, excuse me, is the running back. Cash Young will receive the ball, and he'll hand to Morrison, who gets away from one tackle. It's a high tackle flag thrown. Morrison's going to get enough for the 1st down.
Boy, that's about the 5th time there's been a high tackle there. They threw the flag on that one.
Got a bit of his helmet. Oh, no,
it's against
Monticello. I guess a different penalty. Maybe a hold against the Buckaroos.
Holding call is a 10-yard penalty from the point of infraction. That'll take it out to the 19-yard line.
And replay the down. It was 2nd down, so 2nd and 14 for the Buckaroos. Young under center. Gets the snap. Hands off straight ahead. I think that's, Cortez. Diego Cortez running up the middle. Gains maybe 3 yards or 2.
2. 3rd and 12. Here comes Peterson again. Coming in for Cortez.
Here's third down. Young under center. And the snap, they'll pitch it right. Here's Peterson. He's going to cut it back in and be thrown down about the 11-yard line. Good gain by Peterson. And here comes fourth down.
Another field goal attempt.
Yep.
Is Seth Taylor going to kick?
Yeah, looks like Seth will try the field goal for the Buckaroos.
So 4th and 6 at about the 11-yard line. This is going to be a 27-yard kick attempt.
For Taylor. Snap, hold, kick is going to be no good.
I couldn't see the kick, but I could see Seth's head. He dropped his head like, ah, darn it. Didn't quite make it.
So that'll be a turnover on downs. Ball to Utah Military Academy. Under 90 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
It's going to come out to the 20 because of the missed field goal attempt. So this will be the first play from scrimmage for Utah Military Academy in this second half.
Yeah. And again, those fumble recoveries too. Monticello isn't kicking it short. You know, they're kicking it to the return man. He's just had a hard time handling them, and Buckaroos dove on the ball. So here's 1st and 10 for UMA.
Tisnado behind center, Caden Thomas in the backfield.
And they've got three receivers to the near side, and the running back's also. Now he's going to go be the receiver on the far side. Tisnado calling the play, sends a man in motion. Now looking to pass, he'll load up, throw, and it is going to be tipped and incomplete. Tipped by a UMA player trying to grab the ball.
Yeah, they were doing crossing routes, and the first player tipped it. I think the second player thought it was coming to him, but falls incomplete.
Clock will run, though. We'll see if probably going to be the end of the quarter. I want to take a moment and thank our many sponsors. They include Primary Residential Mortgage, Napa Motor Parts, Flights Gymnastics, Pick-A-Stitch Embroidery and Apparel, Dependable Auto, Jones and DeMille Engineering, Four Corners Regional Care Center, Crowley Construction, and Creative Floors. Thank you for your sponsorship. And that sponsorship, again, makes all these broadcasts possible. Fortunately, we don't have the video broadcasting rights, but we are going to be broadcasting semifinals and hopefully the championship game for the Buckaroos and the Broncos. Semifinals next week on 92.7, and hopefully the finals the week after.
Yeah, it's a Friday afternoon game for Monticello in the semifinals, and the Broncos, their game will be on Saturday. They're at Zions Bank Field. The training academy for the soccer.
Real Salt Lake. Yep, they're in Harriman. Yeah, should.
So you have a soccer goal in the back. When they kick field goals there, the field goal can go way out in the field. But it's a beautiful field, and we'll be there. We'll be broadcasting on Red Rock 92. We'll do a lot of interviews after the game, and so you wanna listen in.
Here's a handoff, a little end around for
Preston Fenton. He's around the left side.
Going to get the first down, but will be tackled on the far sideline. Looks like Miles Coleman making the tackle for the Buckaroos.
First down for Utah Military Academy.
Yeah, move the chains. .11:30 remaining in the game. Again, running clock. Two receivers to the near side, one to the far side for UMA. Running back with Tisnado in the backfield. He'll get the snap, look to pass. He'll load up and throw, and it is going to be incomplete.
Feet got tripped up a little bit. The receiver was on the ground by the time the ball got there, but inadvertent contact.
Yeah.
Incomplete pass. 2nd and 10. 10:50 and the clock is ticking.
Yeah, 2nd and 10 coming up for Utah Military Academy. They'll end their first season earning the 7th seed. They got 2 wins on the year. One over their sister school at Utah Military at Camp Williams and also in Monument Valley. But again, you got to start somewhere, and not a bad thing to start with 2 wins for UMA, as they'll be sacked.
Boy,
as
that's
Dilts.
Noah Dilts, the freshman, came roaring in and
made the tackle.
The quarterback from behind. He's still on the ground. Nice play by Noah.
But might have squished his fellow freshman. Got an injury timeout. We'll take a timeout as well, hear from some more sponsors, and be back here on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.live.
You don't have to be sidelined by sports injuries in San Juan County. Precision Rehab provides physical therapy in Monticello and Blanding, as well as Montezuma Creek and Monument Valley, where our therapists have helped athletes of all ages get back in the game since 1996. Precision Rehab is dedicated to restoring you and your loved ones to peak performance when pain and injury slow you down. We offer innovative, effective treatments that make a difference. Treatment is covered by most insurances, including Medicare. Call 435-678-3869 for an appointment. That's 435-678-3869. Or find out more at PrecisionRehabUtah.com.
Welcome back to Friday Night Lights on Red Rock 92.7. Again, we've got an injury timeout on the field for Utah Military Academy. We've got some sponsors to thank.
Yeah, and we want to thank these sponsors that make these broadcasts possible. They include Creative Floors, covering all of San Juan County for all your carpet and flooring needs. Crowley Construction, dirt work, construction of roads, driveways, any job big or small, give them a call. Four Corners Regional Care Center, a skilled nursing and rehabilitation facility in a comfortable caring setting. Jones and DeMille Engineering, shaping the landscape and the quality of life in the rural Intermountain West. Dependable Auto, Brad Stoddard and his crew will get the job done at Dependable Auto Repair in Monticello. Pick-a-Stitch Embroidery and Apparel, offering a wide variety of quality products, and they can customize and personalize them all. Flights Gymnastics, a proud supporter of local sports and a great start for your kids. Napa Motor Parts, get everything you need at their stores in Blanding and Monticello. And Primary Residential Mortgage, they can help you structure the best deal with 30 years of experience and know-how. Thank you once again to our sponsors.
All right, very good. Third down coming up for UMA. And some movement before the play can get underway.
Caden Thomas, the junior who's in the backfield as a runner quite often, is acting as quarterback with Tisnato. Down, that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Against UMA.
Against UMA. Third and 22.
Here's a snap. And a throw is out and, broken up. Good defense by Miles Coleman to break that pass up as it was delivered, and Coleman punched it out.
Yep, Coleman was really closed well and knocked it down, and incomplete pass.
Fourth down.
Familiar territory, 4th and 22. Caden Thomas.
Gets a snap. Look to pass. He'll throw, and it'll fall incomplete. Turnover on downs to the Buckaroos.
9:09. That clock is not moving momentarily, but in general, the clock is clicking off quick, and we will be wrapped up here in
just a few minutes.
And we hope to have some interviews and follow up here on this quarterfinal win for the Monticello Buckaroos. Sets them up for a semifinal contest in Harriman next Friday at 4 o'clock. We'll be there. You can listen live on Red Rock 92, redrock92.com, You can listen.
Yep.
It's interesting. It's a different game to call a video broadcast than an audio broadcast, and we've got to get our audio hats on.
Yeah. We'll be chatting probably a bit more than we are now, as not much to say as time ticks off, and Monticello
63-8.
again has got this same formation they've been running, and it looks like Buckaroos will hand off to number 55. Good run there.
Zamian Lopez.
Lopez with a gain on first down.
2-yard gain on the play will bring up second down and 8.
Diego Cortez will sub in.
I think that's Zamian's first carry of the season.
Yeah. There's 2nd and 8, and again, Monticello's run one form of this play, either straight up the middle or pitch to the right. Is nice run from Cortez on 2nd down.
3-yard gain on the play will bring up 3rd down and 5.
3-yard gain, make it 3rd and 5 for the Buckaroos. Again, they're just running clock. Looking forward to advancing to the state semifinals. That game will kick off next Friday at 4. And the opponent, TBD, Water Canyon led 22-0 at half over Whitehorse. And if that result holds, that's who Monticello would play.
Rich will play the winner of Altamont and St. Joseph. Haven't heard a score on that game yet.
That was a 1-point victory
it's
for
over.
Altamont last in the regular season. Very close game. Here's a handoff up the middle. That's number 5, who's going to be very close
Tristan
and just
Burtonshaw,
short. Tristan
just on the
Burtonshaw,
1 yard line.
the up back. 1st and goal for the Buckaroos at the 1. Cash Young will come in for the play.
6:25.
And clock running. Coach Anderson will send in the play now. 1st and goal for the Buckaroos.
I think they've got
down at the 1 yard line.
They may have a delay of game penalty here.
I think that's likely.
Five seconds. Oh, he got it off.
Here's Young looking to throw. It'll be incomplete. Pass intended to Zayden Tibbetts, the junior.
I saw Zayden on the sidelines at halftime. They're throwing the ball to him quite a bit. Maybe try to get a ball to Zayden.
2nd and goal at the 1 yard line for Monticello. And a penalty flag thrown. Stop, looks like a sideline warning against UMA.
I think they'll mark off a penalty too. Well, maybe not.
I'll just be swiveling the ball on its head once. So here's 2nd and goal. Cash Young under center.
Another flag. You can say motion against Monticello. So they'll mark off 5 more. So it'll be 2nd and goal from the 6.
Young under center. Here's the snap. He'll look to pass, looking to evade pressure. He's going to throw this one away, and it'll fall incomplete.
Just about intercepted there by Gunnar Bastian, the sophomore for Utah Military Academy, but he was content to spike it rather than to catch it. So 3rd and 6. Another play comes in. 4:28 on the clock.
Here's Young under center. Hard count, and Monticello will get some of that yardage back.
Yeah, it'll be half the distance to the goal, so it'll be a 3-yard penalty. Make it third and goal from the 3.
So here's 3rd and goal at the 3-yard line for the Buckaroos. Young under center. Get the snap, look to throw.
Try to
It'll
get it to
fall
Tibbetts again. It's incomplete.
So 4th and goal, and looks like a bunch of substitutes in. And think we'll see another field goal attempt.
Is Cam going to kick it?
No, I think he's just taking his time jogging in. Looks like Landon Shumway will attempt the field goal.
3:18 on the clock. It's a 21-yard.
That one is blocked.
No good.
No good. So turnover to UMA.
3:05 remaining in regulation. I don't think we're going to see overtime today.
No, that won't be happening. Again, we're just 3 minutes away from Monticello advancing, but stick with us again. Like Bill said, we'll be speaking with some players after the game, and looking forward to semifinals.
Yeah, 2 semifinal contests. Haven't heard a score from San Juan, but they were ahead early last time I checked in. So San Juan County will be traveling up north, and maybe the White Horse Raiders will be involved in that too. That'd be a great.
Yeah, we'd love to see that. Here's 1st and 10 for UMA. And Tiznato's going to step up and run it himself. He'll be tackled inbounds about the 30-yard line, so a good run.
It's good to see Tiznato back on the field. He was injured and back in, get a first down, 1st and 10. Or maybe. Yeah, they're giving him a first down.
Yep, first down. They'll move the chains. Tiznato will step up and throw, and it's going to fall incomplete.
Looks like the final score in Blanding, 60-12. Another big win for the Broncos. The Bronco juggernaut is rolling.
Here's 2nd down.
Is it the Jaggernaut? All right, Tiznato, and he's brought down under pressure from a number of Buckaroos. Number 4, that's Ronnie Harris. Brings him down. That's a loss of 3. Nice play there by Ronnie. Make it 3rd and 13. Minute 24 on the clock. Tiznato back, under pressure. Gets the ball away. It's off the receiver's fingertips. No good. Incomplete pass. 4th down, a minute 7 seconds left. They're still getting plays off quick. Trying to put something together here. Get a second score.
Well, we got some good practice, Bill, for our next game because our camera is out. This pass will be thrown away. Incomplete, 35 seconds remaining. in the game. 4th down coming for UMA.
Clock is a ticking. Monticello take over, and I'm pretty sure we'll run this clock off before we get a first play from scrimmage. So I think we've got a final score, 63-8 is the score. A big win for the Monticello Buckaroos in the state quarterfinals. Monticello moves on to advance to the semifinals next week. We'll be there, 4 o'clock Friday afternoon. We'll also have postgame to hear today. Talk to some of the kids and recap the game and look forward to next week.
Yeah. Well, very good. We'll hear from some sponsors and be back with final game statistics, postgame conversations. Again, 63-8, Monticello gets the win tonight. Stick with us. It's Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.live.
Looking to buy, sell, or refinance your home or property? Ask for the professionals at Anderson Oliver Title Insurance Agency. Anderson Oliver Title has provided title insurance and real estate closing services in San Juan and Grand counties for 25 years. Anderson Oliver Title isn't just another out-of-town company. It's the only locally owned and operated title company in southeastern Utah. The owners and employees at Anderson Oliver Title are excited to support our communities and are proud to support high school athletics and activities.
Tailor-Made Wooden Heritage is the Four Corners source for high-quality, beautiful, and long-lasting custom residential and commercial cabinetry for over 50 years. Tailor-Made Monuments designs custom monuments and headstones crafted with care and artistry to honor your loved ones for generations. Tailor-Made is family-owned and operated and offers competitive pricing. Call them today for a free quote. 435-678-2523. Tailor-Made Wooden Heritage and Tailor-Made Monuments, proud sponsors of San Juan High School sports.
No matter what you've got planned for the weekend, a home makeover, a landscaping project, a backyard barbecue, your neighbors at Red's Ace Hardware in Blanding have what you need. You'll find great buys on paint, tools, and yard and garden supplies, not to mention grills, patio furniture, and pool care essentials. We carry top brands like Clark & Kensington, Craftsman, Scotts & Weber, and our helpful associates can answer all your questions. For national brands and local expertise, you can always count on Red's Ace Hardware.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Let's talk cancer. Monticello, Utah. If you lived, worked, or attended school in Monticello, Utah from 1941 to 2002 for at least 3 years, you might have a higher cancer risk from uranium tailing exposure. Apply to get a free cancer screening today. One screening could bring peace of mind to you, your friends, and family members, help spread the word, and save a life. Screenings are available for a limited time through San Juan Public Health. Call today, 435-587-3838, or visit sanjuanpublichealth.org to apply.
Compared to the vocational schools of the past, today's career and technical education courses span nearly every industry, including health science, business, digital arts, and computer science. CTE students learn valuable, real-world technical skills with a solid academic foundation while exploring career options or pursuing their passions. Did you know San Juan School District offers 19 CTE pathways for secondary students? To learn more, talk to a school counselor or CTE teacher today.
Building a state championship team requires a lot of hard work and dedication on the part of athletes, parents, and coaches. Although receiving a trophy is an amazing experience, even more important is the personal character and strength that students can develop and then use throughout their lives. It is important for our youth to be involved in whatever positive and healthy activities they can be. And it is important for parents and community members to support them. By providing opportunities for positive involvement, teaching skills required to be successful in that involvement, and by giving recognition to our youth when they use those skills, we are helping reduce the risk of youth substance abuse and suicide in our communities. Whether it is a state championship team, Learning to play an instrument, excelling academically, or simply learning to work hard and believe in themselves, the benefits gained from those efforts are great examples of increased protection against unhealthy behaviors. We need to work together as parents, teachers, families, and community partners to make this happen. Let's do this!
With a changing economy and advancing technology, it's time that marketing and selling of real estate in San Juan County catches up. Four Corners Homes and Property Management is changing the game. Every Four Corners Homes listing includes 3D mapping and virtual tours, professional photos, a digital and global 21st century footprint, and marketing exposure that makes it easy for buyers to find and identify what makes your listing unique. Marketing and exposure sells real estate, and if you want the best, you need Four Corners Homes on your team. Find us at fourcornershomes.net or call 801-404-0058.
We are members of Unity Club and the San Juan County Youth Coalition.
Unity's mission is to foster the spiritual, mental, physical, and social development of American Indians, Native Hawaiians, and Alaskan Native youth,
and to build strength and self-reliance through greater youth involvement, which can inspire, hope, and change lives.
The San Juan County Youth Coalition mission is to reduce the risk of substance misuse and suicide by supporting, empowering, and educating youth and their families in San Juan.
Parents and guardians, you can help your children reduce the risk of underage drinking and other drug misuse by using of the following evidence-based strategies.
Teach the risks. At an early age, begin talking to your children about not drinking alcohol or using other illicit drugs.
Help your kids choose friends wisely. Studies show that if your kids' friends drink or use drugs, the risk of your kid to do so significantly increases.
Parents, I ask that you please discuss with your children what they can do if they are offered drugs at a party.
Consistently enforce the rules, give appropriate consequences every time, and reward your kids for staying drug and alcohol free.
Let's work together as parents, teachers, community members, and youth
to reduce the risk of unhealthy behaviors in the San Juan County.
Let's do this!
All right, we'll welcome you back. Again, we are final. Monticello getting the win 63-8. David Bull here with a couple players of the game. Coach Anderson, before the game, he talked a little bit about, what he wanted to see. He wanted to see perfection. He saw a lot of that in the special teams. We've got Skylar Peterson here with us. Skylar, tell me, what it means, the special teams, how you guys pride yourself in how you play.
Well, we pride ourselves in being able to get down the field and hit as hard as we can, just be able to get down there and make the tackle.
Yeah, and you guys did a great job on that in coverage. And then, of course, you also had some big plays. Peyton obviously had the block punt. Carter had the return. Tell us, what else goes into the play besides, obviously we see, Peyton make the block or John make the kick. What else is happening on those plays?
Well, there's a lot of blocks, but like on kickoff when John makes the kick or we go down there, there's a lot of blocking. When John makes the field goal kicks, I had 3 guys running on my side and I blocked them, but that's just what you have to do to get a good field goal.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, those points, we talk about, as you guys obviously are in the postseason now, you want to, advance, you want to win next week and the week after. The margins get tighter. The other team you're playing is better on offense and defense than the one the week before. And special teams can really make a big difference. Tell us about, your favorite play of the night.
Oh, that's tough. I had some of my favorites. I liked kickoff one time. I managed to actually go down there and stop him, but I think my favorite was when the sweep to the right. I managed to gain some yards and get off some blocks.
Yeah, that was a good run. That was a lot of fun. And again, it's really great. What's it like being a part of this team? What's it like being a Buckaroo for the past 4 years?
It's been a lot of fun. I've got to meet some really cool people. I've got to be a part of some really good teams, and it's just been so much fun being a part of this. And yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, that's great. Well, we're here with John. Tell us about John's play tonight. What did John do tonight that impressed you?
He made some really good field goals. He was very consistent with his field goals tonight, and he had some really good tackles. I was really impressed with what he did tonight.
Yeah, he had a great game. We've got him here now. Thanks, Skylar. We'll hand the headset over to John Lieber. All right, John, let's talk about what it means for you on special teams, knowing you got kids like Skylar, either running down his lane on the kickoff or making blocks for you on the extra points.
My bad.
You're good.
It feels kind of, it feels safe just having Skylar and everybody out there for me, so I don't got to make the tackles by myself, and just when they get down there before me and seeing them make it, just kind of makes me happy.
Yeah, that's awesome. Talk to us about Skylar's play, his consistency on kickoff all season.
As I've seen, he was down there all the time, not sitting back like some kids, and he was getting down there just hitting people and making the tackle.
That's awesome. We love to see that. Obviously, you made a lot of tackles this season, including, I guess it wasn't a tackle. Tell us about that first touchdown of the game. What happened there?
Honestly, I don't know. I tried to tackle him, and then I just grabbed the ball, and I didn't know I had it, so I just decided to run, and I thought I was going to get caught, but I made it.
That was a great way to open the game, and yeah, we were surprised. We're like, oh, that's a good tackle, first down. Wait a minute, John's got the ball. He's down the sideline. That was a great run. You've been swarming around on defense all year long. Tell us, what it means how it feels making a tackle for your team in the open field.
It feels pretty good. It feels good just making sure that they don't gain yards, and I'm just here for everybody.
Yeah, well, we love it. I'm excited for you to play Water Canyon again, too. I know you brought some pressure last time, so hopefully Coach will dial up a few blitzes for you. Again, let's go back to special teams. Tell us about your confidence in your kicking. That's I don't know the last time Monticello kicked a field goal. How did that feel, getting those 3 points instead of 1?
Pretty good. I didn't even know what we were doing. He just yelled VIP, and I'm like, what are we doing? Then I just lined up and saw the ball was going. I'm like, it's not gonna make it. Then it just went in.
That's awesome.
Super exciting.
That was a great kick. You've been punting or kicking the ball all year. You also had a good punt too. You guys only had one opportunity to punt. Tell us how that felt getting that punt off.
It felt pretty good. I didn't think it was gonna go that far because I just usually don't punt with his ball. But when it went up and I saw it was going, I just thought it was nice.
Well, very good. Well, again, it's one of those things, again, we talk about, as the season winds down. You guys obviously play on all parts of the ball, but really it's special teams that makes a big difference. And I think that, obviously I heard Coach saying a little bit, you guys are going to be reviewing film, trying to get better. I think you guys should feel proud about your special teams effort. So nice work. Anything else you guys want to say before we let you run?
No, sir.
All right, well, thank you. That's John and Skylar. Thanks for joining us, guys. Once again, it's Friday Night Lights on Red Rock 92, streamutah.live, and we've got some final scoring summaries for the Buckaroos.
63-8 was our final score, and again, we found they scored 3 rushing touchdowns in the first half, and 3 passing touchdowns in the first half, and 3 special teams or defense
scores
in the first half. The only score in the second half was this 30-yard field goal by John Lieber. And again, I don't know when the last time Monticello kicked a field goal was, but that's a nice little tool to have in your pocket as you go into some uncertain circumstances the next couple of weeks.
Yep, absolutely. Well, once again, Monticello getting the win 63-8. They'll be in action at 4 o'clock on Friday. That'll be a 92.7 exclusive, so be sure to tune in, listen to that one, and we'll be excited to bring it to you. Once again, David Boyle, Bill Boyle saying good night. Thanks for joining us. Any final thoughts, Bill?
No, it's a great win. This is where this team wants to be. You have some goals, and they're marching toward that and moving toward that, and it'll be fun the next couple of weeks. We're going to be there till the bitter end or to the incredible
victorious
end,
end.
But it's going to be fun either way. Glad for our sponsors, grateful for their support, and it makes these games possible. And people can participate in the game even if they can't be here on the field.
Yeah. Well, appreciate that. Again, 63-8 is the final. Monticello on to the semifinals they'll play the winner of Water Canyon Whitehorse, 4 o'clock on Friday. We'll thank our sponsors one final time and say goodnight. Thanks for joining us.
Friday Night Lights is a production of Red Rock 92 Sports and StreamUtah.live. Tonight's broadcast was brought to you by Anderson Oliver Title Insurance Agency, San Juan Building Supply, Blue Mountain Foods, Desert Rivers Credit Union, San Juan School District Adult Education, Primary Residential Mortgage, Energy Fuels, Emory Telcom, Four Corners Homes, Empire Electric, the Chris Black Agency, Lee Contracting, Utah State University Blanding, Creative Floors, San Juan Counseling, Red's Ace Hardware, San Juan Health, Four Corners Regional Care Center, Northern Electric, Dependable Auto Repair, Precision Rehab, Red Mechanical, Flights Gymnastics, San Juan School District CTE programs, Tailor-Made Wooden Heritage and Tailor-Made Monuments, San Juan Public Health, Crowley Construction, Jones and DeMille Engineering, San Juan Mortuary, Napa Motor Parts, Utah Navajo Health System, San Juan Credit Union, and Pick-a-Stitch Embroidery and Apparel. We're the home of live high school sports coverage in southeastern Utah, Classic Hits Radio, Red Rock 92, and StreamUtah.live.